Night ride on the track. Good morning, and happy day after the 4th. I hope you guys got some sleep because these son of guns was blowing those things up last night. But anyway, I'm back. Big Ant's back, and my main man, Fresh.
You already know.
Back too, man. So, welcome to this Saturday morning bird feeder, man. We got a couple things to talk about because what, 3 more weeks? I think they report to camp. Well, at least the rookies guys report.
Yeah. Yep.
Saying like 3 weeks, I think.
Yeah. You got next week and then that week after.
Yeah, and the real stuff about to kick off. The real stuff. That's what they call the real stuff. But anyway, man, like I said, next to me is Big Ant. What's going on, Big Ant? How you do?
What's going on? Hey, we back, baby. We had a little hiatus, but hey, I hope everybody's safe from last night. They was going crazy out here last night. So
these little shooting those.
They wasn't really too bad over here where I was.
It sounded like we was at war last night.
I live in the county. I live in the county part of my city, right? So they were letting it go like there was World War IV. So we had 3 man. It was going.
Exactly. Up and down the fucking street.
I know. I didn't go to bed till they finished. I was like, I can't go to bed because they wake me up. I'm pissed off. But anyway, down below, Big Ant, we got Fresh, man. What's going on, Fresh?
Nothing, man. Been trying to put in this work, getting my channels together. Fresh Football Talk is almost at 500 subscribers.
Damn, do your thing, boy.
Yes, sir. Let's get them there.
I've been working on my gaming channel. Now I need to start trying to find some time to put in for my anime channel. It's a lot of those, and then I'm positioning myself to I got me a film channel. I turned my 4th channel into the film spot. Okay. So movie reviews, reactions, different things like that. Expanding my horizon.
That man is Jamaican.
Hardest working man in show business.
They don't call him
trying to be. You know what I'm saying? I want to own the business, not be the business.
Right, gotcha.
I know that's right.
And before we get started, man, let me give a shout out to the people in the chat. We got Philip Crawford in here. A137 Sauce King Freeway. What's up, Miss Krista Lewis?
Hey, Miss Krista.
John Tay Rozier and Scotty Robinson, man. Appreciate y'all for hopping on this morning. But before we get started in this little 6 and 7 stuff that the NFL said that they predict the Falcons to have this year, let's give a shout out to some of these guys that made that top 100 first, man. I'm going to give you all these guys right now. At number 100, they do this every year. They got my boy Lad McConkey at number 100. He made the list after his first year.
Boy. That's your boy, Fresh.
First year, man.
Mr. Lad McConkey. Lad. Young lad. That young lad out there doing them things. You did.
He's came off in rookie year, too, man. That's pretty good.
Yeah, that's a rookie year.
Yeah.
Then you got Leonard Williams, Seattle D tackle. Aaron Jones, Minnesota. Drake made the list, man. It's for his debut. He's number 97, which I don't see. Well, I ain't gonna say that. I ain't gonna say that. Then they got a bunch. Go ahead, say what you got to say.
You know that's the play. Some of these placements for us is always a reflection of what our record was or how our season went. It's not somewhat based on what our players did or the impact they had. Right. You got Jesse Bates at 92. He was the only player in the NFL who had 4 forced fumbles and 4 interceptions.
Correct, though.
How is that possible?
So yeah, how is he not high? So how many other safeties are above him?
That's what I was wondering the same thing, and we'll find out though.
Now I can see some other receivers above Drake. Right. I'm just happy he made it. I'm glad he gave him some recognition. Right. So this year, this year is his year to really show that he belongs higher on the list.
Correct.
But Jesse though, like, come on, bro, y'all ain't had no other safeties really better than him.
The disrespect is real, bro.
Yeah, he needed top 50 at least. Top 50.
Yeah. Now Lavonte David, 112 years old.
Come on, bro.
96. You tell me he wasn't the top linebacker? Okay.
I didn't see much of an impact from him last year.
I'll put it like this. I feel like for certain teams, they take the players who've been the most consistent and the most impact for that team. Lavonte David holds that defense together, really. If you take him away, they really have nothing because their secondary is trash. Their other linebacker play is trash without him. Their front seven, their D line don't really get pressure like that without blitzing.
Not like it used to.
So
they got the blitz. They have the blitz.
They the play he provides for them helps them all the way around. So I can see why you put him on there out of that. And then they did make the playoffs.
That's true. Then you got Josh Sweat. I still don't. But the only thing different about this list, the players make this list. It's the players. The players vote on these people here. So this is what the players.
And you know it. A lot of these players are biased.
Exactly.
And they go off of records and stuff too. They might not say nothing, but he be like, this team was trash. Some of these dudes don't like the Falcons neither.
That shouldn't matter, but here we are.
Then you got Sam Laporta. Ain't that many Italians better than Sam Laporta either, but depends on how many put on.
Exactly.
Yeah, I don't understand why he's so low.
So that means you gonna put it's gotta be
Kelsey.
Kelsey is gonna be up there.
Kittle.
Kittle is gonna be up there. That means who is that from?
Who else?
It's on the tip of my tongue. I can see the team, but I can't think of the dang team's name or the name.
I got a question. Y'all think Cal Pitt will be higher than this?
No. I don't even think he making the list.
I guarantee he will. Watch.
If he does, he's gonna be in this next slew of players that come out.
Possible.
There you go. Mark Andrews, Isaiah Likely. They're gonna be on the list.
Yeah.
Those two guys. David Njoku might be on here somewhere.
Yeah. Possible.
Oh, Brock Bowers is. He might be the second highest. He might be the second highest tight end on here.
Or at least top 10. I think he'll be top 10 myself.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And Jonnu Smith may be on here.
Yeah. Because he had a down there career year. Mm-hmm. And I think he set some Miami records too.
Mm-hmm. You got Creed Humphrey. Then you got Jesse. Then you got Tua.
Now, I'm gonna say this. Okay, for Jesse, I can see why kinda you set him back a little bit because he did drop a little in pick production, but he made up for it with the forced fumbles.
Right.
I feel like he was at 72 last year.
Yeah, 74 last year.
If you was gonna drop him,
that's a big drop.
I would have. Yeah, that was a huge drop. If you was gonna drop him, man. 78, 79, somewhere in there, between 75 and 80 would have been all right.
Yeah.
See, CJ, that's the question. That is the question. Why is Tua on this list?
And he was hurt pretty much all year.
Yep.
This is concuss league. Anyway.
And this might be a way to have that players are helping him stay in the league. He's on the top 100. He's one of the top 100 players, and keeping him in.
But they don't want to force him to retire. They want him to retire his own. If they force him to retire, they got to pay him.
Yep, he get to keep all that bread.
Keep all that bread. But they ain't forcing him to retire. His ass. That's on him. All right. Well, we got Scotty Robinson, TJ Hill in here. Appreciate y'all for going on here, man. But let's get started on what we came here to talk about. All right. This here is. Can you guys see that list?
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. This is what I got a little article that was in the. I can't remember where I got it from. I think I got it from on our chat. Somebody, I think Slash put this in here. I think.
Yeah, I believe so.
This is the NFL tier of predicted wins of this year's season for all the teams in the NFL. They got certain teams set to win 12 plus games, 10, 11, 8, 9, 6, 7, 5 or less, or they got some teams picked to win, go winless. All right. Now, on this winless list, I'm just going to start the winless list. They got Cleveland, the Saints, and the Seahawks picked to win no games. I don't think the Seahawks going to fall that much.
Yeah, I don't neither. That's for one.
Yeah.
The only people on that need to be on that list is that team in the middle right there.
The first team too.
Yeah, Cleveland.
I think Cleveland is gonna sneak a win.
Would they play with the defense?
Yeah, I think because they always somehow sneak a win against Baltimore or somebody in a division that they're not supposed to be winning against.
That is true.
That's true.
So I don't see them going winless, and I'm pretty sure they're gonna before they go winless this season, Shador will be playing, and he definitely gonna at least get him a win.
Is he gonna make the top 3?
I feel like he can.
Well, we think he can, but did the Cleveland want him? That's the kicker.
Cleveland probably definitely wanted him, and then why not? Why not keep your 2 rookies on cheap deals?
Yeah, that's true.
Get rid of your old baggage.
But there's a rumor that Deshaun's supposed to start practicing in October.
That's all he gonna do is practice.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like Deshaun need to go ahead and say, "Hey, man, I'm done. Bow out gracefully." For you hurt yourself so to the point to where you can't do nothing no more.
Right. He can't stay healthy either no more.
Nah. I think his mindset, his mental has gone to crap. So now his body is doing the same thing.
Do y'all see it's not a great I guess it is a comparison. Y'all remember when Tiger Woods got caught? Then the white hit him with that golf club.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
How his game failed once he got caught.
Yep.
Deshaun Watson the same way.
Yep.
That and he kept having them back injuries and shit.
He just had all injury. He got caught with the massages.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, I can see it.
A little secret got exposed.
Yeah, got exposed and messed up his whole mindset.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, let's go to week 1, man. We got Tampa Bay week 1 and week 15. They got Tampa Bay picked to win between 10 and 11 games. So
I had to look at their schedule because Tampa Bay really did nothing to upgrade.
Exactly.
Now, in my opinion, okay, they went and got another receiver. Wow. So
yeah.
So what y'all gonna do? So that means y'all know Chris Godwin probably not gonna be ready to start the season.
Well, they got
everybody knows this.
They got him in the top group though.
And that's just based off popularity.
Yeah.
And just how our division has been going. I can see why, because for one, we start off good and then piss the bed. The Saints you can just look at their team and tell, hey, they're not going to do nothing. And then the Panthers are, I would say, trending in the right direction.
They're trending in the right direction. They almost there. They're just not there yet.
Exactly.
They got them. They got them even with us. That's what they have. And wins in the tier list. So
that's funny.
It's going to be interesting. What's up, Miss Pam? Larry, what's happening?
But Tampa Bay going to have to show me.
Right.
CJ had said something. I remember the Falcons was projecting for 5.5 wins in 2016.
I was going to get to that. Yeah.
Yep. For one, The next, the tier above us got the 49ers in it. Really? The 49ers should be in the tier with the Cardinals, the Colts, Jets. They need to be put there. They lost so much on their defense. What? And then what do they have really on their offense besides Kittle?
Nothing.
They're really about to put okay. I'm gonna leave that where it is. Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man.
Like I said, this is somebody's list. I'm not sure if the NFL or whoever lists, but it's somebody's list. I'm gonna let the list go, but we're gonna talk about it.
Shoot, right. the NFL down there make a list just like this too. I can see the NFL putting this same type of list out.
But 6 and 7. Think about this. Just for the Falcons in general. We won 8 games last year.
Mm-hmm.
Without a pass rush. And with a semi-performance of a quarterback.
Mm-hmm.
We got to help the quarterback with a better arm, as well as accuracy, who's not stationary.
Not only that, more variety in a playbook.
Exactly.
Yeah, open it all the way up. Yeah.
So now that quarterback is not going to be in the same position that he was. So y'all not going. This one can move around in the pocket a little. You did so.
Yeah. You're 6 and 7. But anyway, that's week 1 and 15. So Tampa Bay, I'm gonna say this. I said we split with Tampa Bay. That's this year for some strange reason. I can see us losing 1 game against Tampa Bay. That's the last game of the season. When we play them in week 15.
I got us sweeping them. They gonna have to show me.
Yeah. I hope we sweep them. I'm not saying we ain't.
And the reason I feel like that is because we beat them week 1. When we beat them week 1, let me say it like that.
Yeah.
Depending on how they season goes, that week 15 game could just they could be out of it.
Exactly.
We were just talking about that, Coach.
Just like last year, if we would have just did our job last week of the World Cup, we had to worry about Tampa.
It wouldn't matter.
It wouldn't matter. So, all right, week 2. The Minnesota Vikings. All right. Minnesota. I don't think Minnesota have on us. I think their wide receiver crew. It's just. I'm not gonna say 100% better, but it's a tad better. JJ is just different.
Going against our I'm just putting it as not as far as our scheme, but going against our talent level of players, their wide receiver group stack up against us.
Exactly.
So they have the talent at receiver to go against our talent at defense.
But I don't think JJ and those guys to go off like they did last year.
I think if we can, well, that's not gonna happen. But I think if we can keep AJ on JJ, it'll keep it. The game really won't be close because they did everything they could last year when we was playing to get him away from AJ.
But then again, they had Kirk Cousins started too last year.
That too, and then not only that, I want to see how he handles. I want to see how JJ handles his starting job now too, because this is gonna be his first 2 games. This is his first 2 times seeing real NFL defense. So
that is true.
Yeah.
He how is he gonna handle that? And he's coming off an injury, so you didn't play all last year.
If that pass rush is what I think it's going to be, I'm sorry, JJ. Mm-hmm. I'm really sorry for JJ. I feel sorry for him.
And if the starting defense is what I think is going to be, you're going to have a lot of ball hawks on the field. Mm-hmm. So you're going to have to be very careful how you throwing that ball.
They got TJ Hawkinson, their tight end.
Yeah. And Aaron Jones is still a pretty decent receiving back too.
Yeah,
but he old.
Exactly.
He old.
And Jordan Mason's their backup. So exactly. It's gonna be very interesting. Defense they did pick up. They picked up Jonathan Allen. They picked up Javon Hargrove, which is pretty nice.
That is an upgrade.
That's an upgrade of that D line. That's a big upgrade. They picked up Jordan Greenlaw too. I mean, that's Grenard. Okay, that ain't Greenlaw. Okay, and that Andrew Van Zinkel, Zinkel. He was a nice little guy last year.
I mean, yeah, they defense is always gonna be solid, especially they got Blind Flores.
Oh no, they ain't. No, they ain't. They got Jeff Okuda, so I ain't worried about him.
So. Ding, ding, ding. We got a super chat.
What we got? Okay, what we got here? He said, "Thank you, CJ Hill, for the 199 super chat." He said, "We know for a fact the defense can't get any worse." That is true.
Facts.
That's true. But I think Jeff Albrecht's gonna have these guys humming, man.
I think so too.
Me too.
Yeah, they do got Dallas Turner on this team. No, I forgot about that. He was no effect last year, so
he didn't even get on the field like that.
Yeah, so. Harrison Smith still playing? Good Lord.
Yep. I say he may got 1 to 2 more years and he done.
He came in 2012. Oh my God.
And been there ever since.
Hard to see people like that. Well, but yeah, man. So Minnesota, I'm not worried about Minnesota. I think that's a win also for us. Like I said, they're in the same tier that we're in for that 6 and 7. I can see them winning 6 or 7 games. So
I definitely feel like our starting game gets us ready for our season.
Exactly.
We have to start off with a bang.
Yeah.
And that can only, you know what I'm saying, ignite a team throughout a season. So if Minnesota don't start off with a bang, I see them gonna have a slow start.
Right. So, like I said, I'm not worried about Minnesota. I think that should be a win, unless we poop the bed on defense or something. But I think the offense is gonna be able to score.
Yeah.
I think we're gonna be able to score on a lot of people. So. All right, who's the next game? Next team is week 3 and in week 11, Carolina Panthers. They did a lot in the off season.
They do,
but
they still got to prove it. Yeah. They best defensive player is coming back off an injury. He probably not gonna be the same.
But they didn't do much on the offense. They only picked up the wide receiver kid. They did do that.
Which we see a guy, Mike Evans, Drake London type every day. We didn't see him.
Almost. Every week
so whatever type of game he has, we've already seen it. Yeah. So he's not bringing nothing new, nothing dynamic. It's another throw the ball up to this guy, let him hopefully make a play on it. That's what it is.
They really haven't did a lot on. They picked up some players. They did pick a lot of players, but ain't really.
I feel like
good. They picked up Nick Scotton.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say I feel like they picked up a lot of players with some names and just threw them on the defense and just to make the defense seem like it's gonna be good. But a lot of these guys, I don't have no belief in.
They picked up 2 good outside linebackers, guys that we looked at. Nick Scotton. They picked up that Prince Umulu, whoever his Prince kid.
I like them.
Yeah,
they do have some decent. I guess you can call them backups. If you want to call them.
Mm-hmm.
So, and they also picked that 500-pound kid from Florida. I mean, 300, whatever the pounds he weighs. The Cam Jackson guy.
Damn, coach.
He's a big man. I don't know how big. Now, they say he's 328 now, so that's a lot of weight drop. That ball
that is a lot of weight.
That's a lot of weight drop.
I mean, the Bucks picked up old boy from Florida, that 400-pound dude. Or
I thought it was, so that wasn't Cam Jackson they picked up. I thought his name was his name ain't Cam, but they picked up Cam Jackson from Florida. That's all I know.
Yeah. Nah. That dude name wasn't Cam Jackson.
Okay.
Nah. The Bucks got old boy in undrafted free agency.
Oh, okay. So
that
he
big
didn't get drafted then. Okay.
Yep.
I thought Cam Jackson was the big guy. Okay. That's how much I watch Florida football.
Desmond Watson.
Desmond Watson.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, he went to the Bucks. Yep. But yeah, they picked up a lot of guys. They just picked up a lot of guys, and it just seems like their defense is good. They just spent money. Basically, they spent a lot of money, and it seemed like their defense got better.
Yeah. Like I said, the guys they picked up are guys that played on other teams. One starters. Trayshawn Ward's the only one I know came from Kansas City that played a lot. Patrick Jones, outside linebacker from Minnesota. He played, but he wasn't a threat per se. So they really still have almost the same defense. But they lost a lot. They lost a whole bunch. So
I feel like they picked up a lot of just role guys, real star talent.
Yeah, like nobody that really stands out.
Exactly. And they linebacker play is poo cheese. And then they secondary. I mean, Morig is all right, but we've went against a Trey Morig when we played the Raiders. He's no.
Yeah. He ain't no shut down guy.
Yeah, as a safety.
He don't scare me.
Exactly. Like, I forgot he was in the league.
They got Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson.
He got dunked on.
He does a lot of moonwalking too, but that's another story.
Man, there it
is. and then you don't know if JC gonna stay healthy or not. He might have played a good season last season with his health, but everybody always signed them big contracts and go right down the drain.
Go right back to mid.
Yep.
All right, who we got? Week 4. Washington Commanders. Payback. Get back game.
Now I can see us losing this game though. And not because of play, I feel like because of coaching.
We lost this game last year because of defense. It wasn't the offensive side. It was all defense. It was all defense. It wasn't nothing on the offensive side.
Yeah, we had a lead in this game.
Yeah,
a good lead actually.
Yeah,
exactly. It was defense. Whether coaching,
yeah,
you can say, or whether players just fucking wasn't ready. We can always blame it on coaching. That's where it always goes first. But the players have to step up too. Players got to man, oh hell no, we ain't gonna let this happen.
Yeah.
So like I said, everybody blame coaching, but coach, you can only coach so much. Players still got to play. Players still got to do their job.
I mean, there was some player errors in this game too that contributed to that.
I think this game here, I think they will have a spy on what's that?
Daniels.
I think they put a spy on him.
Yeah.
There was no spy last year at all.
You might not need a spy when you got Jalen and Pierce.
True. But he ain't gonna get to the outside. He won't get outside.
Yeah. So that'll be
unless Evan K did in the game.
Yeah. So that's about the time he's gonna be able to run that outside. But I think those two guys on those ends it's gonna keep everything in the pocket.
But another difference that we have, we got that double D guy too. Double D0.
Yep.
So
Diablo.
He's fast. He can
get fast. Yes.
We had Lamar trying to chase him down last year. That wasn't gonna happen.
And I mean, you got Ellis too. Now he can get to him.
Yeah, to a degree. Ellis can get outran too a little bit. He got decent speed, but he ain't got that Troy or that Diablo speed.
If you can keep a quarterback in the pocket and send Ellis at him, then he can get him.
Exactly, because that means outside contained. Yes.
Yeah. Now if he got a way to wiggle up out of there, okay, yeah. Ellis kind of he get kind of cooked. he kind of cooked.
But I like our D line this year. I think those guys they're gonna be hungry, man. They're gonna get the opportunity to play regularly. So yeah.
I feel like my only concern is are we gonna have that up the middle push?
I think we will this. Well, the way y'all think about the way 16 team was. It wasn't a lot of push. They just had guys hitting their gap, getting there, doing their job, getting their gaps, and containing their gaps. Wouldn't let nobody get out their gaps. And I think we're gonna have the same thing this year too.
Okay.
So, but yeah, they picked up Kinlaw. They got Eddie Goldman too, y'all. Just to let you know.
Yeah.
Sweaty Eddie.
But I heard he's on the brink of being gone. I was listening to a couple of their shows. They said Eddie may be gone too.
Out of there.
They picked up somebody named Dietrich Wise from New England. I don't know who he is. Jonathan Jones in England. I don't know who he is either.
Who did they draft?
They picked up the linebacker Kane Marino from UCLA. They picked up Troy Amos.
Okay.
Trey Amos, I'm sorry. Trey Amos.
Yeah, I like Trey.
Yeah, I like that pickup.
They picked up a wide receiver. They picked up a right tackle. And that's all.
I think they lost quite a bit on their front. I
did too.
I think they secondary got a little better, but I think they lost quite a bit on their front when they let Allen go. Even though they still got Payne, but I don't know. They lost their ends.
Was that Zerjon Newton? They still got him on the team too. So.
Oh yeah.
So we'll see.
Yeah.
I'm not fearing Washington, but like you said, this could be one of those trap games called a trap game. This is a game they couldn't lose, but I think they want that payback from last year.
What's gonna tell me if we gonna lose against Washington is if Washington can shut our run down. If we can go in there and run on them like we did last year, right. I feel like we can definitely come out on top of that.
Yeah.
And
we can run on them. It's gonna be a long day for them.
And Marcus Mariota's still the backup quarterback.
Mm-hmm. How about that?
Well, he came from Philly. Yeah, he's wow. Brian Robinson, the running back, one, and Austin Eckler.
Mm-hmm.
I like Brian Robinson.
Yeah,
he's a good running back.
Yeah, tough runner.
They still ain't got Noah Brown. He's still hurt. So they got Debo Samuels. They're gonna put a lot on Debo, a whole bunch on Debo, and they still got Scary Terry.
Yeah, we got AJ so for that.
Yeah, I ain't really worried about that.
I ain't worried about that.
I ain't worried about Scary Terry.
Plant.
Yeah.
So they got Luke McCaffrey, Jalen Lane, which is a decent little pickup they picked up right receiver, and everybody else, whoever they are. Michael Gallup. Didn't we have Michael Gallup one time and we cut him? No,
I don't think so. I feel like they got enough for Jaden Daniels to do something. I feel like they still gonna be trying to have Jaden Daniels be a part of too much of their offense with running him.
That's Dan Quinn here, right here. Put you in the ground.
Yeah, that Cliff Kingsbury offense for you.
Yes, exactly what it is. Exactly what that is. All right, man. Let's go to week 5. Week 5. What we got? Week 5.
Week Fizzle.
No, we got a bye week 5, so we go to week 6.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right. We got an early bye week.
Then
and this is Monday night too.
This is Monday night. We at home.
Yeah, we at home too. I feel like we definitely can beat the Bills. We have never really ever played bad against the Bills.
We just have some kind of choke moment.
Yeah, but that last game, that was bull crap. Them refs, they hurt us.
That was some bullshit
right there. Yeah, that
was I think they called 2 touchdown back. They called one of Matt's the run because he taunted or whatever. He said something to the dang player. Like, they do that all the time. Like, come on, man. And then I forgot what else they did. We had Josh Allen threw 3 interceptions that game.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, man. Like,
yeah, in the snow.
yeah. So I definitely feel like they don't have anything that I fear. It's just about, are we gonna come to play?
Let this team be 4-0 going to this game. Oh my Lord. That Mercedes gonna be rocking to the
There's
top.
gonna be pandemonium down there.
And it's gonna be on TV, so everybody
Everybody
watching.
get to see it. Everybody Atlanta win this game, then everybody uh-oh. That's what you go uh-oh.
Mm-hmm.
Are these guys for real?
Yeah. Kids, it must be crazy for you too. I gotta see that board. Hey, gotta see that board now go up in there.
Mm-hmm. I say this our first stuttering. Our week 1 game against the Bucks and this Washington and this Buffalo game is the 3 statement games that I feel like if we win those games, we definitely put ourselves in prime position to get them playoffs.
I agree.
Because those are 3 playoff teams right there.
Yep.
And Buffalo lost a lot of stuff last year too.
Yeah, a lot of defense, a lot of defensive players left. Now they picked up a couple people, but
yeah, they have.
And then they
got hurt Joey Bosa.
Yeah.
They
I'm still not sure who they really just got on their offense like that, neither.
James Cook.
I mean, he having contract disputes though.
Ty Davis, their backup. They got Keon Coleman, who I don't worry about too much.
We're gonna see what he got, and then I know they still got Shakur.
That's all they have. They got Josh Palmer too, who came from LA.
I really don't fear him.
Yeah, don't fear him.
Where did Gabriel go?
I think he's still a free agent.
Yeah, I think he's free agent. They got They picked up Curtis. No, he was Curtis Samuelson from Washington, but that's not a big deal. Yeah. Tight end, they still got the 2 tight ends. They got 3 decent tight ends.
But they don't really use them like that.
Not that
I don't know why. They should.
Exactly, and they're good. You got 3 good tight ends, and you don't really use them like that.
Dawson Knox is a fucking beast.
Nightmare to people.
You drafted Kincaid in the first round. Then they picked up Jackson Hall from Georgia Tech this year. So they picked him up. Yeah. They're the same team. I think that they're like one of those teams that the referee loves because of Josh Allen. They want Josh Allen to be great. And some teams get, I ain't gonna lie, we know that we see it already. Some teams get special treatment from the referee.
Oh yeah, for sure.
You know, I see this team holding a lot, especially when Josh running the ball. They hold a lot.
Where have we seen this before? Gee, I wonder.
So yeah, stuff like that. You know,
Patriots.
But y'all got to think about it. Can James Cook handle this run game by himself? So last year he had help last year.
I mean, if he want that contract, he gonna have to.
Yeah,
he has to prove it.
He's on his 4th year.
He's never had to carry the load by himself, whether it's in the NFL or in college.
Exactly.
So he got to prove it.
Like they got Ty Johnson behind him, which is we'll see. Josh is gonna throw the ball. But a lot of y'all gotta realize a lot of his passes to his running backs come out the backfield. Got a lot of yards from that too.
Yeah.
He wasn't really throwing. Shakur had some yards, but he wasn't really throwing it down the field like that.
Nope. A lot of dump offs and stuff.
And him trying to run people over.
Yep.
We just need somebody to take that shoulder. We need somebody to debo him like Cam Newton got debo. That's what he did. He won't run up on no more.
Yep. But I don't think this is I feel. I don't think he's going to be getting to the outside a lot on us. I don't see no quarterback this year really getting to the outside on us like that. Not with no
coverage.
Yeah, not with no Leonard Floyd there, Jalen Walker, James Pierce, even Albuquerque. I'm gonna give Albuquerque some trust.
He had to do something this year because this is his contract year.
Exactly. So
he got to show well.
And then we still got what's the name too? Who we drafted last year? Trice. So that outside, I feel like is going to be well protected. Yeah. If anything, it's going to be having to be a lot of escape up the middle, but I feel like we got the linebackers that can come up and clog them middle holes.
I hope so. That's my hope too. Yeah. But yeah, they got Joey Bosa. They still got AJ Epinesa, whatever his name is. He's still
Oliver.
They got Oliver. They got Daquan Jones they picked up from Carolina, which is and Greg Russo. They got a nice.
I think they drafted a couple people I actually wanted on the defensive line too.
Deion Walker.
Yep.
They also picked up Landon Jackson, the light-skinned.
Yeah. The
alopecia man.
I thought they picked up Jordan Phillips too.
They picked up. No, I don't think they picked up Zion Lowe from last year. He's still on the team. No, they didn't pick up. No.
All right. Well,
they did not. They got Maxwell Harrison though. That's what I see.
Oh yeah, cornerback.
They got Jordan Hancock. Jordan Hancock. I forget Jordan. Yeah.
Didn't they pick up White? They picked up White back.
So Davis White, yeah, they got him too. They picked him
up. They brought him back.
Yep. On a 1 year.
No. He was pretty solid when he was there.
I don't fear Buffalo either, especially being at home.
Nope.
If our fans can be that 12th man,
exactly,
like I know we can be, I don't fear anybody that we play at home.
They got to make that. They got to make that Mercedes feel like it's the Georgia Dome.
Yeah. And not only that, we got a bye. We're coming off a bye week, man. We should be well prepared to play this Buffalo team.
Definitely.
And that's where I'm putting most of my faith in. We should be well prepared and rested to play these guys.
Yeah, I agree. All right, who we got here? Next. Week 7. The San Francisco.
That's an easy dub.
This should be easy. I agree with you, Fred. I agree. This should be easy dub.
This should be a cupcake.
And we go to San Fran too for this game too.
Easy dub. Walk in their trap and take over their trap.
I hate that field though. I still hate that field.
We're gonna go in there and blow the candles out again.
Yeah, I hate this field.
I do hate that field, dude.
Yeah.
It ain't like Candlestick, but it's worse. Out in Santa Clara.
It's like whenever we go up north and got play up in the northeast, the fields is trash.
And I hear they like to water their fields down when teams come in there, especially fast teams. So, yeah. But yeah, I feel a good win on this one right here. But that Buffalo, I think we can beat Buffalo. I actually think we can beat Buffalo. I'm gonna give them a win there. San Francisco, I'm gonna definitely give me such a win there.
Yeah, I give a win us.
They don't scare me.
Yeah, they don't scare me at all.
Because they lost too much on both sides of the ball. Which is crazy. Kind of like Buffalo though. Yeah. Buffalo lost a lot on both sides of the ball.
We got all the teams from the West and shit, NFC West and shit.
Mm-hmm.
They got hurt Brandon Ayuk, whatever his name is.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, and that relationship is strained. It's strained between Ayuk and the 49ers. Y'all tried to trade him while he was hurt. I don't know. I definitely see him getting traded. I don't think he's going to be a 49er.
Right. I wouldn't want to play there either.
I'm trying to find out. Oh, Russell Gage still in the league? What the hell?
Russell Gage still in the league?
He played with San Francisco.
Hey,
he's
man.
He's way down on the depth chart, but he's on this depth chart. They got Jawan Jennings, decent wide receiver.
He's okay.
That's your wide receiver 1 right there.
What about Ricky Paracel?
Wide receiver 2.
That's Cooper Kupp.
Yeah. Then they got Demetrius Robinson, who the guy from LA from the Rams.
Mm-hmm.
Jordan Watkins, who they drafted this past year. Jacob Cowing, don't know who the hell he is. Junior Burt, don't know who he is. Yeah, so they don't have a great wide receiver core, guys. I'm gonna say that now.
It's gonna really come down to his scheme.
Yes.
And I don't see, and by week 7, I CMC gonna be hurt. So I don't even think about. I don't even worry about him.
Then you got to deal with Isaac Gerardo.
Yeah, from the Louisville running back.
Yeah, is that where he's from?
Yeah.
Yeah, from Louisville. That was last year. He got drafted last year. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Then you got Jordan James. I think he's the Oregon kid, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh yeah, I remember.
Yeah,
I think he's Oregon. He got drafted this year.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Mac Jones to back up there? Wow, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Where did Brock get hurt? They got Mac Jones. Oh my God.
You know he like the Patriots trash.
Oh my goodness.
It's not the first one. Not the first one he had.
Nope.
Wow, this is weird.
It probably won't be the last.
Nope.
They don't have a strong.
I'm gonna call it now. I bet you Kyle Shanahan's still the 49ers coach in the future. I bet you they get Drake May sometime. if the Patriots let Drake May go somewhere.
Drake May gonna be the man in the picture, man. Drake May gonna be the dude there. He ain't going nowhere. He has too much upside. They just got to put the right team on. Need the right coaching too. So,
I think the Patriots might be a team to look out for this year.
Yeah, I think so.
That too. I feel the same thing. Damn, the defense didn't do bad. They did pick up Alfred Collins, which they needed. They picked up Mikael Williams, which they needed. They still got Nick Bosa, if he can stay healthy the whole year. They picked up the whole defense. They picked up CJ West too. Oh my God. They got big up the middle, guys. I tell you that.
Yeah, because their secondary got even worse.
Yeah, they got Ronaldo Green. Don't know who he is.
And then they only got one decent linebacker, and that's Fred. That's why they paying him so good.
Yeah, right.
They got They picked up Nick Martin. He's a decent linebacker, I guess you could say. Decent. He ain't the best in the world, but he's decent. Yeah, they didn't. Yeah. Ugh. I don't see us lose to the 49ers.
I don't either.
Like I said, this is on paper right now. This is on paper.
I feel like we beat them when they was at full strength on offense versus us the last time.
Yeah. That
so
we had was kind of trash. Yeah. Okay.
You know what? The last time we played them at home, we ran all over them.
Yeah. Now they gonna say they had hurt players or certain people wasn't there. Okay, well now this year certain people ain't there again, so I expect the same result.
Yeah. What's your excuse now?
Yeah.
Exactly, Corey. They always think they're injured.
We can pass on this team.
Yeah, that too.
Exactly.
I think that run game would be a little stronger. Stopping the run a little bit stronger, but I think we can pass this team. We just got to chip Nick or what's going on.
And that's if he ain't hurt.
If he ain't hurt, that's
or been banged up by then.
Yeah. Him and his mega hat.
So the only person I see like on that defense we gonna really have to contend with is Fred.
You don't think Mikael Williams gonna be a problem this year?
We'll see.
They still got Bryce Huff on the team too, so yeah, it's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be very, very interesting. All right, let's go to week 8. What week 8? Miami Dolphins. I ain't. At least we ain't playing them. At least we ain't playing them in preseason.
I know, right?
I think they come to us too. I think they come.
Yeah, good. I did not want to play on that field.
No
preseason
man. Or no training camp.
Right. We got.
I was so happy that I not had that.
Yeah, we got Tennessee in the training camp this year.
Yeah.
You get a first-hand look at Cam Ward.
Mm-hmm. Yep. He gonna run around and ad-lib plays. So what? Who the wide receiver? Oh, they got Kevin Ridley still, don't they?
Yep.
All right. What's Miami has?
They got Restrepo.
Restrepo.
Yeah, his guy from Miami, his teammate from Miami.
I know who you're talking about now. I know that guy.
Isaiah Restrepo.
We're gonna strip him of his. All right, they got Jalen Waddle, Tyreek Hill, Malik Washington. That's their starting wide receivers.
No tight end now.
They got Darren Waller. Darren Waller came out of retirement.
Oh yeah,
that's right. Yeah,
I forgot that quick.
Exactly. You forgot that quick.
I forgot that quick.
Now, if Tua goes down,
they got Quentin Ewing.
No, they got Zach Wilson.
Everybody's mama better watch out.
That's what I'm saying.
He out there on Miami.
That's what I'm saying.
Everybody's mama named Auntie better watch out.
He has a chaperone.
He's gonna be too busy on Miami Beach strutting.
He got a chaperone with him.
So this is a field trip, coach.
This is a field trip, bro. You cannot go by yourself. No. You can't go by yourself, Zachy. Zachariah, whatever your name gonna be. But yeah, they got Darren Waller. Man, Darren Waller. How old is Darren Waller now? About 30-something?
Almost 30-something. But he didn't been out of football for a year, and then your mind didn't gave up. I don't know how well you gonna play. Maybe by week 8, we'll know where he is.
Maybe he needs some money.
He'll probably, most likely.
They ain't gonna help Tua because Tua don't throw the tight end. Well, he did throw a lot to what's gone last year.
Yeah.
So I ain't worrying about him. Like I said, Tyreek gonna do Tyreek thing, but and Jaden gonna do well. I don't fear Jaden Waddle.
I don't fear neither one of them.
You just hit Tyreek. You can jam. He's fast. And Malik Washington, I can't think who the hell Malik Washington. The name sounds familiar.
From Virginia.
Okay.
He was that wide receiver that everybody was kind of talking about too. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So they take that James.
I would bracket Tyreek.
He gonna play the slot. He gonna go in motion. That's what he's gonna do.
They gonna they trying to get him the ball quick as possible. That's all they gonna do.
Ad-lib. Get the ball to Tyreek.
I'm not letting you get deep. That's not happening.
Oh, they picked your boy up though. Kenneth Grant.
Yeah. That was their first round pick.
That's who picked up Jordan Phillips. It was Miami picked up Jordan Phillips.
Oh,
and they picked up Big Zeke too. Biggers. They got big Biggers.
Oh, Biggers.
They got their
Biggers.
Okay. Okay. KJ Britt's old though. He's old. I don't worry about him anymore. He's gotten a little old. Bradley Chubb still there. He's other side of turning 30.
They was disappointed in him, so his play ain't really been that good since he left Denver.
True. They got a dude named Storm Duck. Who the hell?
What? Huh?
Their left cornerback name is Storm Duck.
Storm Duck.
I mean, watch out, that hurricane coming. Duck. Not just man.
They go Storm Duck.
That's his name. I never heard this guy before. Oh, they got Mika Fitzpatrick. He's on the team, man.
Yeah, they traded him.
They traded for him.
Got him back. took their pick back and took their player back, basically.
Well, him and
talking about full circle.
Man.
Cam Smith and Cater Cohol.
Now Cam Smith was one of the cornerbacks I wanted. I think he came out last year.
2 years ago.
From South Carolina.
Yeah, 2 years ago.
Yeah.
They still got Artie Byrne. Kendall Sheffield's still in the league too, y'all.
Oh,
I'm just looking at names, man. I see him in here. Wow. Okay. Yeah, they picked up 2 inside linebackers from Seattle. Good Lord. They picked up Jordan Brooks. I like Jordan Brooks. He was a good linebacker. I actually like him. And they picked up Tyree Dawson. He was all right. But yeah, Jordan Brooks was the person I wish we could have got. Chop Robinson on the team too, y'all.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I remember. Yeah.
Jalen Phillips on the team still. Yeah.
He coming back off another injury.
Injury, exactly. That boy been injured since he left Georgia.
Who was it?
Jalen Phillips.
The one that went to left with Miami. And when the Miami got injured, so that's on him. I don't see anything special about their defense.
I don't either. I don't see nothing special about their offense. Their offense is always hurt. A lot of their offense be hurt, especially their quarterback.
And they're gonna run the same thing. Is Mike McDaniel still the head coach and OC?
I believe
he's gonna do the same crap.
Yeah. Frank Smith is just a body there. Oh, Anthony Weaver's a DC. He needs better player than that. But he's a nice player.
I like him as the DC.
Yeah. So. Big Zeke Biggers. God damn.
Big Zeke
6'5". 6'5". 321. Nothing but hamburgers and hot dogs and French fries.
And chili.
A chili hot dog burger.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta have that good old chili, you know what I'm saying, with that cornbread with a little sugar.
He only used Swiss cheese. Not just that. Stop. All right, let's go to week 9. New England Patriots.
I can see us losing to them.
Be like, wait a minute. Oh my God, we losing this team right here. Oh my God, that'd be a scary one. That'd be an ugly one. I don't like that.
I think that'll be an ugly game because of how Drabel will have his. I feel like Drabel will have that team ready to play.
I think the defense will be decent. I don't think the offense is ready yet, unless the defense just completely shut us down. Because you know what, Grable, he's going to run the ball. He is going to run the ball.
Oh, yeah.
Teams are running the ball. They got Stephon Diggs and Matt Holland. Is Stephon Diggs going to be back, or is Carter B going to have him turned over?
And then they picked up the running back from Ohio State, Henderson.
They got a nice 1-2 punch there.
Yeah.
They got a nice 1-2 punch.
Yeah, Stevenson and Henderson, but Stevenson had fumbling problems last year.
Yeah,
so that's why they was upset with him.
They still got Antonio Gibson. I like Antonio Gibson. I always like him too.
Ooh, Gibson.
It's a good run game, I tell you.
And I definitely think Drake May has what it takes to be that starting quarterback. They just had to protect him. They couldn't protect him, which I feel like they picked up him some protection this year.
Yeah, they picked up Bradbury and they picked up Moses. Moses about 115 years old though.
And they also picked up what's the name?
Will Campbell, first pick.
Yep. And Wilson.
Yeah, they picked up Jared Wilson. The backup Bradbury, if we can't stay healthy. Yeah. They did well on the offensive line.
Yeah.
They just gotta put it all together.
Exactly.
That's all it is on offense.
So it's
I think their defense is gonna be really good.
Their defense gonna be okay, I think. Let's see what they got here. Keon White, linebacker from Georgia Tech. Christian Bartmore, that's still pretty good. Milt Williams, decent still. Harold Landry. I think they overpaid for Harold Landry to bring him in this year. I don't think that was a great pickup for them.
I think putting all their pieces together like they do, and then and Drabble know how to use him, so that's his own player.
That's true.
So it's not. I see what you're saying by overpaying him, but if you know how to use him and get the best out of him,
that's true. You're right. You're right about that. Who they got? They got Christian Gonzalez, Marcus Jones is nickel. Jabril Peppers is still in the league. Oh my.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, he been with the Patriots ever since he left the Giants. He been with them.
Yeah, they didn't save his career. I ain't lie.
Mm-hmm.
Who else they got here? They picked up K-Son. He's another. Carlton Davis, quarterback from nice pickup there. If he can stay healthy,
I feel like they got a decent secondary.
Yeah.
I'm not for sure on their linebacker play.
They got inside linebacker. They got Christian Ellis and Robert Spillane. Just big, bruisey linebackers that's going to do their job.
Spillane from Oakland.
Yeah,
Vegas.
Vegas.
Yeah.
I
said Oakland.
I'm the same way you are.
I've been forgetting about that too.
Yeah. They picked, like I said, Milton Williams. I think he was a good pickup for those guys.
Yeah, to go along with what they got.
Yeah,
I think they're good. I think they
solid.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're gonna have a solid defense.
I think it's definitely gonna come down to their offense. Can they offense put points on the board? Do they have enough?
They put it all together. That's what it comes down to.
I think we're going into this season as the Falcons outscore everybody, make everybody catch up. We just had our defense guy beat people up.
Why does that sound familiar?
He said, what did he say? He said Diggs dumped her already, or did she dump him already? Which one was it?
I don't know. I'm mind my business.
He said, you mind your business.
Right. That ain't my problem.
That ain't my problem. All right, man. So what y'all feeling this? Is it a win or a possible loss? It could be a loss now.
This is the one I say that can give us a loss. They got the potential to give us a loss as a legit team.
I agree.
And ain't we going up there? Ain't we? We going to?
Yeah, we got to play in Boston.
See, yeah. So I will give them the edge on that.
So after 8 games this year, we are 6-2, technically, almost.
I'm cool with that.
I'm cool with that.
We was at that point last year almost this time. So let's go. That's the next game. Let's go to the next game. All right. Indianapolis Colts. We look, boy.
If we lose to this team,
man,
I swear to fucking God.
We have no. I say this. We have no business losing to them. But I can see us losing to them on some stupid stuff just because it's the overseas game. Just because of that.
Right. We're going overseas.
You know what?
No, we'll make sure Slash don't let that happen.
Right. We got an inside man.
Got an inside man over there. give us a field condition before we get there.
Yeah, that's the only thing. Like, because it's the overseas game, I can see us going over there and doing something.
God damn, Dante.
But with a Daniel Jones, I'm just saying.
Daniel Jones, come on, man.
No. But yeah,
I'm just asking.
yeah. Daniel Jones or Anthony Richardson, either or.
To the Raptors.
All right. They picked up a tight end.
Yeah.
Tyler Warren. That's their main pickup.
Still got decent receivers and still got a decent running back.
You got Josh Downs, who's decent running back. Alex Pierce is actually a surprise player.
Yeah.
He's playing better than what people thought he was going to be playing.
He's actually a nice deep ball threat.
He is. And Michael Pittman going to do his thing.
Yeah.
Right.
And they got AD too. AD Mitchell too. So.
Oh yeah, AD Mitchell.
Hopefully they know how to use him though this year. Last year was horrible. They
gotta realize that he is actually physical.
But I think
they're gonna use him like that.
I think they're going to focus a lot on throwing the ball to that tight end this year. I actually think they're going to do that a lot.
Most likely, trying to
that
bring
would
some
be smart.
nostalgia back. Some nostalgia back to the Colts.
Yeah, back to the old days.
That would be smart.
Peyton Manning got a lot of tight ends paid.
Sure did.
He got a lot of them paid. But the defense is same from last year. They got what is it? Kwity Paye? How do you
Kwity Paye? Kwity Paye? Michigan.
Yeah. Grover Stewart.
Buckner still.
But they did pick up JT Tuimusa.
Mm-hmm.
That was a good pickup. They picked up 10.
And Latu.
They got Latu starting still yet. The Forrest Buckner still there.
Getting old.
Yeah. They got Jalen Carlisle outside linebacker. Well, inside linebacker. Well, weak side linebacker. They play a 4-2, 4-2-5. So they got Ward. Was it Tavarius Ward from San
I don't fear him. He trash, really.
Nick Cross, safety. Oh, yeah. Cam Bynum from Minnesota. Yeah. Kenny Moore the second. Yeah. And Jaden Jones. So I don't fear their secondary at all.
No. We actually ran on them pretty good too.
We sure did.
When we played them.
That was our most complete game that year.
Yeah. Passing and running.
Yeah, I don't fear that team.
And and if we're using Kyle Pitts like we should, we definitely will kill them.
Hey, Coach, Blackberry want the link.
Because we killed them last.
Yeah, go ahead.
I mean, Kyle Pitts kind of killed them last year.
Yeah,
had a nice couple catches. He had a touchdown on them. Nice couple catches. Yeah. Defense played solid. We kept Taylor in check. Didn't really let him get it off with the passing. So yeah.
I don't. Like I said, Indianapolis is not a threat to me.
It's just more so to me because it's the overseas game and stuff like that.
Then we come back. What the next Monday night game? I think it is.
Yeah, we playing the Dane. That's when we play Carolina again.
Right.
And see, that's where I can see us losing again, just because we're coming back from there playing them. So we come back.
So this can be one of those trap games.
Yeah.
Like 10. Oh yeah, Carolina with the 11 game 11.
Yeah.
Okay. So we go 1-1 with Carolina possibility.
I can see that. I see we beat Carolina at their house the first time. And then they come
home and lose at home.
They beat us last year at home. No matter how you look at it, they came and beat us.
That was
which they shouldn't have, but they did. You on me? Okay, you good. So.
Can you hear?
Yep.
Yeah,
I hear you.
Yeah, my mic is starting acting foolish. But yeah, I don't know. I really don't know about that game.
If I feel like this Colts game will start a trickling effect, this will be a lot. Well, no, the Patriots game might start a trickling effect, and we drop 2 games after that.
Oh hell!
Just because how we're playing them though, because we go to Indianapolis. I mean, we go to the New England, and then we going overseas, and then you got to come right back overseas, and then even though it's at home. It's like it's a division game. So you got a whole bunch of traveling, and then you got a division game right after.
Okay. All right. So let's skip the week 12 game.
We sweeping them. Where
the brooms at? Where my broom at?
Get them out of here. We sweeping them.
Right.
They have no business. They have no business winning any games this year.
They have no business being an NFL team.
Man, have y'all seen this offense they got though?
Oh yeah, that offense fire.
No, they
don't come in here with that bullshit.
It's gonna go up in 5.
Man, y'all know Brandon Cook gonna have 1,200 yards.
Yeah.
Who gonna throw it to him, coach?
Exactly.
Taysom Hill.
He ain't even on the team.
You mean Taysom Hill gonna throw it to himself? Okay.
That man hurt.
Taysom Hill ain't with the Saints no more.
No,
He's still there.
he is.
Where he go?
He hurt.
Oh, I could have sworn they cut him.
No, they ain't cut him. He
gonna have the more passing yards, rushing yards, and receiving yards.
Like I said,
what he gonna throw the ball to himself?
He gonna throw it to himself. He gonna hand it off to himself.
Hey,
He gonna do the punt returns, kick returns, everything.
Sweet. Get these guys out of here.
Get them out of here.
Hey man, they got Chris Olave.
Sweet. Mr. I can't not get a concussion.
They got Brandon Cook. And they got Rashid Shaheed, whatever his name is.
Ain't nobody scared of him.
I do like Rashid Shaheed, though. I do like him. It's just too bad he ain't gonna do shit this year because he played for them sorry ass games.
Have you noticed Rashid has been a part of 2 touchdown on defense? On special teams, he calls a punt that went into the end zone that gave us a touchdown. And then on a route he ran, got picked off and went back to the house.
Mm-hmm.
So plays going to him, then resulted in touchdowns the other way.
I still don't understand what the hell he was thinking, trying to go for that fucking ball. Just let it go.
He was a dodo. He was a dodo that day. He was a dodo.
Nigga, it's over your head. Leave it alone.
The Falcons ain't coming down. They ain't gonna run down. They're gonna just walk down. Yeah. But they got a strong offensive line though.
No, they don't.
No, they don't.
No, they don't. Nice try, coach. Nice try.
Coach trying to feed us some bullshit.
Yeah.
I hope y'all seeing this in the chat.
I'll tell y'all, listen, their left tackle is Kevin Banks, first round pick.
Didn't his first round pick this year give up a sack to our first round pick this year?
He was sleeping.
He did.
He was getting whooped on.
He had to use the bathroom.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Sure.
They got Cesar Ruiz.
He had to go potty. He had to go to the potty.
Their offensive line had to be redid.
Well, they ain't got nobody. Everybody got their what's called was drafted by them.
They gonna be wearing trash bags on they gonna be wearing paper bags on their heads again.
Right. They bring back that trend.
Toilet season.
We got to stop their tight end. They got Jawan Johnson and Foster.
If they can get the ball to him, if they can throw the ball,
man, you know what?
They got Tyler Slout. What y'all talking about?
You know what?
Tyler Slout.
Blackberry. They not gonna bring back the paper bags. They gonna do the toilet seats.
Man.
No, not the toilet seats.
And then don't we got a player who picked off Tyler Shaw in college?
Mm-hmm. But they got a great bench. They got Spencer Rattler behind him. They got Jake Hayner. He's gonna pose for you
and get hit.
Christy, I do agree with that. They do play like this state championship against us every time.
Every year.
And that's how we need to play them so we can sweep their asses.
Exactly. They defense really didn't do nothing against us last year. We just kept shooting ourselves in the foot.
Yeah, like most of the time. Yeah.
We appreciate you, Kurt.
Yeah.
Now this defense they got. Woo. They got Jordan, Cam Jordan, and Chase Young, man.
Damn, Cam Jordan ain't retired yet.
He just got paid.
With old ass.
What?
He just got paid.
Why do they keep paying him just to play well against one team? And he didn't even play well against us last year.
He got beat up last year.
Yeah, his ass ran off the field. He was like, I'm
And he
done.
scared. Whooped his ass.
Done. Hey, coach.
They forced him to tap out last
Get
year.
me out of here right now. Left the game early.
They got the
Taylor whooped his ass.
Boy, had that man rolling, looking like he was on skates out there. Oh,
well, they got Cam Jordan behind Chase Young now. Chase Young's started now.
Oh, so Cam Jordan ain't nothing but a rotation.
He's a rotation piece now.
Mm-hmm.
They DB, they got that dude named Kool-Aid.
Rotation nation.
Why does that fit so well?
He got red Kool-Aid.
He about to get
Got Kool-Aid for blood.
Red. It's red. Ain't no
red.
Got that red Kool-Aid.
Now, how Tyrann Matthew still on this team?
Yeah.
That dude, he got to be close, pushing 35.
Yeah, he gonna be. I'm pretty sure he close to retiring.
He is 33 years old.
He gotta be.
Wow.
I'm pretty sure he close to retiring because he ain't what he used to be.
That
man be out there getting routed up.
He don't want to take no hit, boy. That boy, I ain't doing like I used to when I was a kid. They still got Pete Warner, who they think is the greatest thing since sliced bread. DeMario Davis is still playing. Now, he got to be.
They both get their ass ran over.
Carl Granderson's still there. They picked up Danny Stutman.
Now that was a good pickup.
That's a good.
That was a good pickup. That's a good pickup.
They got Jonah Sanker, which is another good pickup.
Yeah.
And Quincy Riley's another good pickup. So they actually.
They secondary might be pretty decent. I like both of those pickups. Those guys can be starters.
Nah, it's young as hell.
Still trash.
Yeah. So,
I mean, hey.
But yeah, this should be a sweeping season for these week 12 and 18. 18
Sweet.
made if we get everything wrapped up, we may be resting our players.
And give them a win? Hell no. Beat them into the ground. Sweep them.
Well, okay.
Should our backers whoop their ass?
Do the same thing they did to us.
Do the Jalen Wilson on them?
50 on them.
We gonna get your new coach fired.
Who is that coach? I gotta find out who that is.
Kellen Mond.
Oh, Kellen Mond. Yeah, that's right. I forgot about that. Ooh, Doug Niemeyer. Brandon Stanley. I like Brandon Stanley. He's a decent.
I mean Kellen Moore, not Kellen Mond. Damn.
Yeah, Kellen Moore. Yeah, Mond's the quarterback, but they both.
Yeah. He's the quarterback. He plays for the San Antonio Brahmas.
Yeah.
UFL.
Yeah.
This is Kellen Moore's first time, but he walked in. Kellen Moore did it for experience. He know this team gonna be doo-doo. But he ain't got the quarterback like he had in. He don't have a Dak Prescott or a Jalen Hurts.
Nope.
He got a Tyler Slout. What the hell is a Slout anyway?
Sloth.
Is it Slout or Sloth?
Move, Sloth.
Sound like one of those medieval days names. Sloth.
My name is Sloth. My name is Sloth.
My first name is Tyler. No, anyway.
Sound like he need to be playing in the Star Wars.
Or some shit, yeah. All right,
my name is Tyler Slaw, breaker of onion rings.
What?
Yeah, Southside 12.
What?
Eater of jalapeno poppers.
Oh, shit. That sounds good.
Yes, he did.
You got me want to go to Arby's to get me some jalapeno poppers.
Yeah, he got drafted by them.
Hey, coach, I fuck up them damn Arby's jalapeno popper, boy.
They be hot,
yes,
too,
sir.
They be hot, too. Woo. Get them when they first came out. Be like,
oh, yeah.
They be good.
Put them in that Bronco Beer sauce. Yes, sir.
That's it. He say thanks now to pronounce snow. Show. How the hell is this show?
Well, in the words of The Rock, it's the big slow.
See, ain't no L.
It doesn't matter what your name is.
See, that's the problem. His name ain't got no L in it. It has an H in it. So it can't be no snow. Because the L is not silent. But anyway, I don't know. I'm just saying.
That sounded crazy as hell.
Anyway,
they change it up. I'm gonna say it there. I'm change it up too.
Yeah.
His name is
Once we hear it on TV, we'll talk about it.
Yeah.
I don't know how they pronounce this. All right, we got the New York Jets in Justin Field. They come to us, don't they? Or do we go to them?
We gotta go up there.
Oh shit!
Trash.
Yep, we got to play on that shitty ass field.
And this is like in November.
Yeah.
Oh man, that ain't good.
Damn, that's gonna be cold.
Cold, yeah. Wet maybe up there.
Cold.
Good thing we got a lot of players used to playing in the cold.
Yeah, that's true. But however, I don't want to play that nasty ass field with the Jets.
Yeah.
As long as it ain't raining.
No, that feels so. Don't care rain.
Rain, sleet, or snow. Trash.
Sunshine, anything. That thing.
Lakers in 5.
Working with the dry field, they'll be all right.
All right.
But I got us as a win. That's a win for us.
Got a win. Okay. What do you think, Blackberry? How you feel about that?
It's gonna be a defensive test. I think if we can pilfer away one of their DTs, then I feel better about it. But I think we'll win. But it's gonna be a defensive test for a young offense.
Well, they lost. What's it called? They just got Quentin Williams. He's the only one they got in there, pretty much. They got Will McDonald and you got Jermaine Johnson.
I thought Will McDonald. He coming off an injury. Jermaine Johnson. I mean, he coming off an injury.
They got Quincy at linebacker, so they gonna be starting in their front seven, I think. But I don't. They secondary ain't.
Still got Sauce.
Yeah, that's all he is.
And then they got Thomas. Sauce. They got Thomas from Florida State too. They picked him up in the draft.
That's not enough sauce.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's some solid sauce though. They don't some tough guys.
That look like a Worcestershire sauce.
Some Worcestershire.
You gonna put that on your steak. You can't put it on anything else. That's
that vinegar sauce, coach.
Yeah, that's not a traveling sauce right there. That's not universal.
I got to grill it with it on there too. I can't put it on there after it done been grilled.
They gotta be cooked with it, yeah. I cooked some steak the other day, boy. Ooh, Jimmy, the cricket. Still tasty.
Yeah, marinate.
Do not marinate steak with Worcestershire sauce. Just grill it.
Cook it. Yeah.
Cook it in there. Don't let it marinate in there though, boy. You gonna have some salty meat.
Yeah.
Oof.
See, I baked mine in the oven with some gravy. Ooh, shimmy.
Ooh, with some gravy. Ooh,
yes, sir.
God damn it, coach.
Hey.
y'all get hungry.
Look. I must have been crazy. I cooked every day this week, bro. Something must be wrong with me.
It's that time of the year, coach. You know how it is.
Holiday season.
My wife do it before football season. They be doing shit doing that.
Boy, I swear, boy, say that.
Coach. Right.
So I don't cook
say that, boy.
No.
So
the answer is no.
So take advantage of it while you got a chance. If you ain't cooking there, I had enough meat. I got meat left over from yesterday, so I ain't doing nothing there. Is there Oliver still on the team too?
Isaiah Oliver still over there?
He's with the Jets still, yeah. He's still there.
Isaiah pretty solid, nickel.
This is gonna be a solid team, though. It's gonna be a solid team. Like I said, defense. It's gonna be I think it'll be a defensive battle because they do got some good
defense is tough. Man, I'm just talking shit.
But can Aaron Jones handle the head coaching job? That's the thing.
That's a question.
That's gonna be a question. I think it's gonna be that deep answer. But you got Steve Wilkes as the DC. We know Steve Wilkes can do. We all know what he can do.
Oh, he should have been here.
He should have been a coach.
However, he still the Jets. I'm just saying.
I think by week 13, we'll see. I'll say a win for us. Definitely.
The win's gonna be Justin Field, he ain't gonna be playing. He could be on the bench. Tyrod Taylor be the starter. Tyrod Taylor be the starting quarterback.
Oh, that's what Tyrod Taylor is. Okay.
Yep.
He's smart. He know where he gonna go. He said Justin Field ain't gonna last long. I haven't started trying for the season yet.
Shit, but you know something? Justin Fields ain't in no bad spot though, cause
He's not.
if you gonna give me $20 million for the next 2 years a piece,
Yeah.
shit, hey, it what it is.
Hey, they did pick up that speed demon. Yeah, I know who that is.
Who?
Arius.
Oh, yeah. I was just to say, yeah.
Oh yeah, but can he catch the ball?
Who they got?
Hold on.
Smith from
Can
Georgia.
he catch the ball in that cold weather?
He can catch it in stride.
They say he did well in that little camp thing they had, this mini camp.
Yeah, I did see an article. They said he's been cooking everybody he
Well,
been going
he
against.
got to do that with pads on. I'm sorry.
That is true.
They say I ain't giving them no goddamn slack.
Hey, check it out. He gonna take Josh Reynolds' job.
Yeah, he's gonna take his job. Yeah,
He gonna take that job
for sure.
Hold on. What's that Skinner kid name that we had on our team? What's his name?
Quincy Skinner.
Now, how he on 2 rosters? I'm just saying. I'm looking at this roster here. He's on this roster too. Unless there's 2 of them.
It must be 2 Quincy Skinners.
I got to see because I don't know.
I know. Because I haven't heard anything about anybody being about him being released.
I got to see if he's the same.
And they wouldn't do that right now anyway.
I got to see that. I got to look at the faces. I don't know. That kind of.
They would have did that before the end of minicamp.
This is Quincy Skinner Jr. Now, how many? Hold on. It's 2 different ones. There are 2 different ones.
It's two different.
Wow. One dark skin, the other one light skin. God damn.
Wow, that's crazy. That's crazy.
That is strange.
Hold on.
That's crazy.
So, which one we got? We got the light skin one. We got the dark skin.
We got the dark skin one. His name is Quincy Skinner Jr. I noticed that boy. I'm gonna say they hit that. They're the same age. It's strange.
They're the same age, coach.
And they the same age?
Yeah.
Oh hell no.
What the hell?
What are the fucking odds, bro?
Hey, what if they got the same dad and different mamas and don't know?
Hey, don't do that. Don't you do that.
Lucy! We got some explaining to do.
Hold on, man. This kid played at Kansas. It could be different names. Did I say Quincy or Quinn?
Quincy.
Quincy, okay. His name is Quintin. So they're different. But they could be brothers or something.
That's still real close, though.
He's 23, the other kid's 22. Somebody's dad had been
Somebody's dad had been slipping and sliding and slipping.
His daddy done creeped all the way to Kansas. Because he ain't no Quincy ain't no junior. Quincy is.
If his dad a truck driver, they brothers. If he a trucker, they brothers.
It ain't cool to incriminate yourself.
Hey, I'm just saying. I know how my fellow truckers are. Not me. I'm not in that. I just know how they do.
Whoa.
I just know how they do.
That's all I'm saying.
It sound like you low a little bit too much, sir.
Too much for me. I'm like, whoa, let me start talking here. Ooh, boy. All right. I got you, man. I had to check the names. I seen the Q's. Now I seen this, last name.
Exactly, ATL Leo. He telling secrets.
Mm-hmm. Let me leave him alone. Let's go to the next game. Seattle Seahawks.
Seattle.
They got
home.
They got these guys picked to win.
It is at home. No. Hold on.
It's at home.
Yeah, it's at home.
It's at home.
Oh, okay.
Now, this team be beating us with nobodies. We lost last year against Seattle.
Yes, which we shouldn't have.
Well, we should have. In Seattle, may lose, win no game, which I don't see that happening. I think they have enough. But then again, they picked up Cooper Kupp and that Marquez Valdez Scanlon, whatever his name is, that long name kid.
Valdez Scanlon.
Yeah, they still got Jackson Smith, Njigba.
He has actually next week. He has a all-star softball game next week. I'm going to it. So yeah, I'll be there. Check that.
That's not a bad receiving group though.
It's not bad.
Also, they got
Jake Bobo there too. I like Jake Bobo.
Aoi from Miami, the tight end from Miami. I forgot his name, but the tight end from Miami that played with Cam Ward this past year.
Arroyo.
Yeah.
Oh, Arroyo. Oh yeah.
Yes,
they're gonna start.
I like him.
I do too.
He may not get no player time because they love Noah Flynn up here.
I forgot about him.
He missed the I do everything for you for Seattle. He's everywhere. He a boy everywhere. They even got the boy from Georgia, Eric Schobert. He's there too. But they don't have.
And they got a good backfield.
They actually have a damn good backfield. They picked up Damon Martinez. I did not know that.
Yeah.
Ooh.
That's where he went.
Yep.
I did not know that.
That's my guy right there.
7th round. I did not know that.
I forgot that's where he went.
Ooh,
they got 2 bruising backs.
They got a lot of good backs. They got Kenny McIntosh still there. They got Zach Charbonnet.
Yeah.
They got Kenny Walker. They got some.
Yeah.
They got
McIntosh still too, don't they?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They got McIntosh still too.
Yeah. They ain't gonna have all them when the season starts. So it's gonna be a couple guys gone
on that practice squad.
Kenny and Zach gonna be there. Zach Charbonnet is a bad running back, y'all. I don't care about that, but I like Zach.
He's a good.
Charbonnet is that dude.
Bro, he be trucking the mess out of people. Get up out of the way.
But Kenny Walker can't stay healthy, so they actually kind of need all these runners. They need all 4 of these running backs. Somehow they got the.
I feel like if Martinez hits that practice squad, they know he gone.
Yeah.
Somebody gonna get him.
Yeah. Somebody gonna snatch him up.
Well, then again, he can be one of those guys they save. They can save 4 people.
Yeah.
Each week, so he may be one of those guys they save. Their quarterback is who? Oh, Sam Darnold.
Yeah. And then they got Jalen Milroe too.
Somebody saying they want Jalen Milroe to be the starter now. That's like, oh my God.
And he'll probably end up being the starter eventually. In the next couple of years, he'll probably be the starter.
Do they still have offensive line issues?
Yes.
That's the question.
They picked up Greg Zabel, which was a good pickup for them.
Yeah.
But they center still up in them. And they got Lucas Abraham. He did well last year for them, but he wasn't the greatest. But
they whole offense. Well, I ain't gonna say their whole offense. So they still need some pieces on the offensive line.
They do.
I'll
they
say
do.
That.
I think they need to upgrade the center position.
Mm-hmm.
That's me. That's just me talking.
I think still a tackle and a guard position need to be upgraded.
I think Christian Hayes. I actually think their right side did well last year. I think they had a problem with that guard last. They had a problem at guard last year for sure.
Yeah.
So
I think Hayes was hurt. I think he was hurt.
He was hurt some last year. He was in and out last year. Yeah, he was in and out. But they had a guard problem at left guard. Like I said, they picked Grace Zabel, which was probably the best guard they had in the draft this past year. And they solidified it. And Charles Cross does well. He's a good left tackle. But then again, you got Sam Darnold. We don't know what he's going to do here. They hoping he's going to repeat what they did in Minnesota.
But it's not going to be the same type of offense. Though,
the same talent either. Same different talent.
Yeah.
So, but I guess they think Cooper Kupp gonna come to save the day. This is his hometown. So
Cooper Kupp is not Justin Jefferson.
Man,
he ain't that. But I guess they think Marquez Valdez Scanlon. He is that.
Now Valdez Scanlon, I think, is underrated. I think he's better than what people give him credit for.
He's a big boy, man.
He just got drop problems at times. Yeah. He be having some dropsies.
Yeah. If he gets open, get behind you. The ball goes there. He's you know who he reminds you of? You talk about Dropsy, your boy from Georgia from last year.
Andre Smith,
Aaron Smith, he's just like that.
Oh
Basically. And then they still got Jackson Smith and Jigma.
Yeah, they got
somebody put some stickum on that boy hands.
I know, right? Like they do from the replacement.
But yeah, I think we shut down the run game. I think we'll be okay against Seattle.
Yeah,
we done that last year. We let Gino and what's that boy name? Who's in Pittsburgh now?
DK.
Yeah, they
Leaving Landman on him was the dumbest thing.
That pissed me the fuck off.
We could have done.
Y'all saying that, but that's the defense we were playing.
That's the defense we were playing. He had no choice. It's a matchup with Seattle exposed. That's all it was.
That's it. They exposed it. We didn't get the pressure we needed to get, and the rest is history.
That's all
we couldn't get any type of pressure at all.
Now defense, they actually kind of upgraded on defense a little bit. They got Leonard Williams. Oh my God.
Brian Murphy
and Jordan Reed. That's nasty.
That's disgusting.
Then they picked up DeMarcus Lawrence, which is not bad.
That's an upgrade.
That's a quality rotation.
Ernest Jones is a good inside middle linebacker.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know who this Ochina Nawusu. I don't know whatever his name is. Josh Joby is not bad. Julian Love is not bad. Kobe Bryant, ain't no bad Kobe Bryant football players. I ain't seen one yet.
Nope.
Reek Woolen is still there. Witherspoon, they actually got a nice defense.
I like that.
That's that Baltimore built style defense from their head coach. Basically.
Then they picked up Nick Imawuwu.
Yeah.
That is not bad. It's not bad. So their defense is going to probably be a little solid than we think they are.
Mm-hmm.
But can the offense score? So that's going to be the kicker with Seattle. But I'm going to give myself a win. I refuse to lose to Seattle. I don't care if we lose, but I never say Seattle going to ever win against my team. Ever. I live here. I will never say they're going to win here.
Never.
I would never say Seattle's gonna win. No matter how sorry we are. Seattle ain't gonna win my team. I already got $3 $50 bets that we have a better record than Seattle. I lost 2 years in a row. Fuck, I refuse to lose this shit. All right, where we at here? What's the next week? Week 15. Who we got week 15?
Week 15.
Arizona Cardinals.
Arizona.
Interesting.
That 15 or 16?
15 was the Bucks again.
Yeah, 15.
Week one and 15 is Bucks.
15 Bucks. That's what I forgot.
All right, 16. Arizona. Kind of. We got to go back to the West Coast too.
Go back to the West Coast.
Go out there.
I'm gonna give us an L until we can prove that we can beat them.
Oh my God!
Because we didn't
do lose to the Cardinals a lot.
And we lose in the most dumbest fashion to these dudes. Like that
little round man skate to the outside and score a touchdown with a little flippity foots. That's how you run, man. Like you can hear his feet moving. Sound like a little cartoon running.
Yeah, man.
Who Arizona got now? They got Hollywood and Hollywood over there.
Nah, he's still with the
he ain't there. They got Zay Jones.
Yep. They Marvin Harrison
and Michael Wilson. Michael Wilson's a good receiver.
Yeah.
Oh, they got the Dragon Ball Z character.
Trey McBride still.
Trey McBride, yeah, he's a good tight end.
McBride is decent. Yeah. He's decent.
They got Tyler Murray as the quarterback. And Jacoby Brissett's backing him up. Mm-hmm. They still got James Conner, who's a damn
James Conner. He can tote the
He can tote the rock.
He can tote that rock.
They got Trey Benson backing him up.
Yeah,
which is another.
It's nice.
Connor's not that bad coming out the back.
Yeah,
that too.
Backfield.
Yeah, exactly.
Mm-hmm.
So, could this be a loss?
I'm gonna give it an until we can prove that we can go and beat them.
But that defense, this is their defense. They got Calais.
Yep, he came back.
Yep.
They got Davin Tomlinson, came from Cleveland, which is a decent nose tackle, big guy. They got Walter Nolan.
Yep.
Which is a good pickup for them. I hate to say it.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
A Robert Kendichi clone, basically.
If he plays that way, I want him to be like that too.
Yeah. That's what he remind me of, though.
Yeah. Walter Nolan gonna be a dog, bro.
I think so too. I don't want to say he is, but they got Josh Sweat, who plays good in playoff.
He's a savvy vet. Yeah, he's a vet.
He's a playoff game guy. That's what I call him. Because during the regular season, he just average.
He might give them that little extra push that they needed. They wasn't too far off from making the playoffs last year.
BJ
I thought they was.
Ooh, they got Wilson. They picked up Will Johnson. I didn't realize that.
Yeah.
Yeah, they got they squad up in Arizona now.
They still got Buddha.
Will Johnson, man.
It's really gonna come down to what Kyler do.
Yeah, pretty much.
And coaching, Kyler and coaching.
Basically.
Who's the head coach?
One of the coordinator from Philly, the D coordinator that left Philly. Gutton.
Gannon.
Yeah.
Jonathan Gannon. Yeah. Okay.
So you can expect to see some type of Philly style defense almost from them.
They're gonna push tush. No, just playing.
You never know. Well, nah, I wouldn't try that with no dang Kyler Murray. Not with no Kyler Murray. Never mind.
You can have a high push tush because
he's so small. You can just throw him over the pile real quick and get him the first. Little roll, little tumble roll.
You had like this. Woo, woo, woo. Yeah. That's it. Little man. All right, but yeah, these could be one of those West Coast trap games too. What I call. Ain't no game of trapping NFL, but this is one of those games. I can see we can lose this game.
It could be a trap.
Yeah, that's why I said that. I'm like, man,
being on the East Coast for so long, they got to go out to the West Coast.
Yeah, they didn't.
I'm gonna call it. I'm gonna call it a win.
You gonna call it a win?
I'm gonna call it a win because unlike this season, unlike seasons past, they didn't leave us in the West to play 2 games in the West. They had us come home for to play a West Coast team, the Seattle, and then go back out west to play Arizona, and then we're gonna come back home again. So I'm gonna call it a win, man. I'm gonna call it a win.
And then again, we don't play the last 3 years. We played the Cardinals twice, I think, and we didn't have adequate quarterback. See, this is something I'm gonna say also. We got a dog in the quarterback, guy. We ain't got no slouch in the quarterback. This guy don't like losing.
Oh, yeah.
So, and we seen that in that Washington game last year. He refused to lose. He didn't lose the game. Defense lost that game last year against Washington Commanders. I mean, so this kid has heart. He plays with a chip on his shoulder. He don't like losing. So, yeah, this is one of those games. Toss me up. We can win it or we can lose it. Depends on the tiredness of the team or what the other team doing. Because right now, we only got 3 losses after 14 games. And we're like 11-3. Well, so this Cardinal game can be, like I said, we can have the playoff wrapped up at this week 16. Possible.
Yep, we could.
Possible.
If we handle business, we should.
Lies the question right there.
That's a possibility. So losing to Arizona this week, don't want to, but you play it. I ain't gonna say you play it safe, but you're not gonna expose. I guess I ain't gonna say expose yourself. Go out there and try to kill yourself on the West Coast. But this game, this game probably won't mean much to you. You're gonna want to win the game, but you're not gonna go out there and try to
overexpand.
Yeah. Because remember that one year we overextended when we lost John Abraham that playoff year?
Yeah.
I remember that. We don't need that. We don't need that.
We don't need a repeat performance of that.
Yeah, so I'm just saying.
That's why I say we can call that kind of an L.
I'm
somewhat. I'm leaning toward an L.
A win's a win. I'm happy with that too. But the loss, I don't think it can hurt us that bad right there. Now we come back in week 17. We got the Rams. I want to beat the Rams.
Yeah, I do too.
I want to beat the Rams, but the Rams gonna be. Now this is gonna be the first time Raheem and Zach played the Rams since. I think it'll be the first time Zach actually had coached against my boy. So, and they don't really have. They got Puka. They still got Tutu Atwell and Devontae Adams. I don't think he's the same guy he was before. But that's just me. They still got problems on the line.
I definitely think we can run on their team, and their secondary is not. Their secondary kind of who is on their secondary?
It's kind of suspect.
They got Quinn Lake. They got a Kilo Witherspoon, Cam Kitchen, nice safety.
Is Durant still on there?
Durant, yeah, he's second string behind Darius Williams.
Okay,
so it ain't nothing that I can write home to mom about. But
to me, it's more gonna come down to the
whoa. They got Nate Lammer.
You made a spectacle for that.
You know what? Hell, come on, coach.
Wow.
I definitely think it's gonna come down to whether or not their offense
on this team did. Shit.
Yeah.
Hey, get to the outside. We can run on Nate going to the outside.
I think we'll win it. Yeah. But I'm gonna make a bold prediction that Nate Lamb is gonna cause a fumble.
On who? Which running back?
On which running back?
I don't know. It might not be on a running back. Could be on a receiver. Could be on a tight end.
That's if he make the team, though.
Oh, he started, bro.
He'll make the team. Nate Lamb not ass now.
He just can't cover with shit.
Yeah, he just can't cover. You got him in space. Touchdown.
Hey, we're gonna have a matchup with him guarding Cal. Let me stop. I got my head itch. But no, man, shit. I don't know. This could be a win, but they still got those young boys. They got Turner and they still got Brian Young. Them boys still.
And
Brandon Fitz too. Yeah. They don't have a bad defense. They're young. Something like I hope what we start to do, build from the young, and they're doing that. They do got that man
rotating them.
They still got Jared Verse too. That little motherfucker, he's a problem.
Yeah, Jared Verse an issue.
He's a little problem. So that's something. Yeah, but other than that, man, I think we can win this game. Yeah. We can win this game. It just depends. It depends on how they
I think what position we in too.
Yeah. So
at this time.
The last game of the season was week 18. I think was it the Saints, I think it was?
Yeah, that was the Saints. That's
a sweep.
Yep. Sweeping them.
So right now, I'm
Give
looking
them
at
no respect. 4
losses, 13-4. Is that fair to say? Or I'm still saying 13.
I think that's our ceiling.
That's our ceiling. I think 11 wins is the floor.
Yeah.
That's my take. 11-6 or 13-4. Is that fair?
Yeah. Yeah. I 13-6. I mean 13-4, 11-6. I feel like the 11-6 is more of the believable because I feel like we're gonna definitely drop some games that we might
should
win.
Yeah,
I definitely see one or two of those. A couple mistakes, couple plays that didn't go our way, couple coaching calls that was questionable.
Or the ref was having issues.
That too. Or the team just didn't get up to play that day.
Yeah. I think the defense is going to be solid, guys. I think Jeff's going to have this defense solid. It just like I said, a lot of this stuff will be based on decision making. I think still, if Raheem gives Jeff the defense, let Jeff do his thing on the defense, like he gave Jimmy Lake all that opportunity supposedly last year. Supposedly, I don't know what the hell was going on last year. I think we'll be okay because Jeff has shown that he can make defenses work. So people say it was solid, but Solid said Jeff was calling his own plays. It wasn't Solid. So but we will see. We will see. All right, man. Guys got any questions out there? Just put them in right quick, man. So we've been
ask him all them questions. Ask him all them questions.
Ask him about those questions.
Assuming.
But yeah, man. But
damn, you know what? I'm gone.
Wow.
Man, hell no.
That knew exactly what that was. Where that came from.
But y'all, on the serious tip, though, what battles you guys are really looking forward to seeing? I know you guys have asked this question before, but what is the main battle you guys are looking forward to seeing?
That nickel position. Actually, the whole secondary, really.
I talked about this yesterday a little bit, just a little bit. I think they're going to keep 11 DBs, guys. I think they're going to keep 11 DBs.
You don't say.
And that means D going to make this team.
The offer
going to make this team.
So I got a question for you then, Coach.
Okay.
If the offer make it, does what that damn what name is?
Kobe?
No.
Nathan Book?
No.
Josh Thomas?
Safety.
Jordan Phillips?
No. Jordan Phillips. Who the hell is Jordan Phillips?
I mean Jordan Fuller.
Yeah, I know Jordan Fuller. Halams, DeMarco Halams.
Yes, he's in that 11. Yes.
Hitman.
So Halams makes it, right? You think Halams makes it?
This is my 11. This is the 11 I'm looking at. Mike
okay,
Hughes,
let's go.
Mike Hughes, Jesse Bates, Jordan Fuller, AJ, and D. Alfred.
That's 5.
That's 5. So then we got Mike Ford, DeMarco Hallam, Xavier Watts, Clark Phillips, Billy Bowman, then Kobe Bryant.
That sounds feasible.
That's the 11.
Yeah, that's the 11 I would keep.
Yeah.
And my outside linebackers. That's what I'm going to say. We're going to keep Leonard. We know Jalen, Arnold Ebiketie, Pierce, Brandon Trice. We're only going to keep 5 of those guys. So D'Angelo Malone would be on his way out.
Agreed.
With that.
All right. Now, my inside linebackers. Don't shoot the messenger.
Here we go.
The double D with the 0 in the middle.
Yeah. For
Kane
sure.
Ellis.
Yeah.
Listen carefully.
Josh Woods. Listen what I tell y'all. Listen. I ain't finished.
Listen carefully.
It's gonna come down. It's gonna come down to Troy and JD Bertrand. If Troy, listen, you see what I did though. If Troy If Troy is not healthy by training camp, Troy's not going to make this team. I'm going to.
I think it come down.
That'll be the only reason. That'll be the only reason why Josh Woods made this team. Is if Troy just don't, if they don't feel like he's healthy enough, and they give him a what they call it, an injury release, injury settlement.
He can't get one. He's not a rookie. He's a vet with contract.
That vets can't get injury settlements.
He ain't got a settlement. He got a contract. Only the rookie got the settlements.
Oh, okay. Well, he gonna be getting cut then. If they don't think.
That's what I'm saying.
If they don't think he's healthy.
Now, they did bring in Jacob Johnson from Jacksonville, who played some with Jacksonville a little bit last year. He wasn't the starter, but he played a lot. I don't know how many inside linebackers going to keep. I'm only saying 4 because
it'll only be 4.
Because you can always put Jalen back there to do some work.
They might just keep 3 to be honest, but it'll probably be 4.
So they keep 3. They're not gonna let JD go.
It's either Josh or Troy who's going in that room. That's just how I see it. They drafted JD. They didn't draft Troy.
Exactly. They only keep 3, and they put Jalen back there as a fill-in.
Oh man! Oh no! I still think Josh Woods' ass might get fucking scratched. I think because I think they might feel like
you can hide Josh on the practice squad. That is true.
Yeah, you can hide him. I don't think too many teams are gonna come looking for him.
Right.
Yeah.
So yeah, you can definitely do that.
But it's gonna be interesting. That inside linebacker room is gonna be very interesting this year. That's the room I'm looking to watch because everybody else is pretty solid. You can tell. But your D lineman, okay, I got some on my D line also. All right. We're gonna keep 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 D linemen. That's your D ends and your nose tackle, big guys. Now, it's gonna come down to, I think, Taquan Graham and Simeon Burrow as because they're gonna probably keep 5 big ends. 5 big ends. That's what I see them keeping. So
I think if Simeon Burrow is producing in the preseason, they can let Taquan go.
Yeah. So I think they're gonna keep. I know they're keeping. We know they're keeping Morgan Fox. We know they're keeping Root. We know we're keeping Zach. We know they're keeping Brandon Dolan.
Yep.
So they're only going to keep 5. They could just go 4. I doubt that, but I think they're going to keep 5. They like that rotation. But Brandon, Taquan Graham, and Simeon, it's going to come down to those 2 guys. But then your inside guys, you got your 3 big guys. They're going to keep LaCale London. They're going to keep Street. They're going to keep Onyemata. Those guys are on the team. I don't see them cutting those guys. So when we're looking at 8 D linemen total that they're going to keep. If they keep 9, that means we're going to lose 1 middle linebacker or 1 defensive back. All right? Because this is going to be, like, offense is going to be a little weird. Offense, I'm saying they're going to keep 6 receivers, possible 7. 9 offensive tackles. Well, 9 offensive linemen. How's that? 5 plus 4, I think. Tight ends, 2 to 3. I'm not sure. But I know we got 2 solid ones that they're going to probably use. 2 quarterbacks, because the third guy, he could be a, what do you call it?
Trade piece.
No, the third, he could be a practice squad guy they bring up every week. So.
Oh, yeah, emergency third.
Yeah, emergency third, yeah. In the running back room, I'm still skeptical in the running back room. I don't know if they're going to keep 2 or 3. I don't know. We got a solid running back room too, guys.
Yep.
And yesterday, you heard the conversation yesterday, Black Bear, about the Tyler Algier thing, right?
Well, what happened?
Me and Mike was talking yesterday. Tyler Algier, this is last year, right?
Yep.
Oh yeah, I asked that question. Yeah, I was the one to ask the question. Yeah.
But now, if you're not going to resign him at the end of the year, if you're not going to resign him at the end of the year, would it be wise to trade him before the deadline?
Yes, it would be very wise. Yes,
You don't pay
get something for him.
Yes.
Yeah. Because I see some guys in it. Tyler had a great rookie year because we couldn't pass the ball. I'm gonna put it that way.
We couldn't.
We was a good run team. So Tyler had a great year. Could Tyler put up another 1,000 yards? Possible. It's very possible. But Carlos Washington in preseason, he looks good. Last year, he looked decent. Elijah Doxson, ain't that. But that Nathan Carter guy, he intrigues me.
Somebody keep an eye on.
He's somebody to keep an eye on. That's a body that. Do you really want to let get to the practice squad?
Yeah.
That's if he gets there, he gets there. But I like Nathan Carter. Nathan Carter is a.
Is that the dude from that came over from UFL?
No, that's Nathan Carter came from Michigan State. He was running back in Michigan.
Yeah, he came from Michigan.
Oh yeah. He's a Spartan, like what I was supposed to be.
So he's a little shorter. He's shorter than I want him to be. He only 5'9", 202.
Let me tell you what I do, Coach. Let me tell you what I do right now.
I know what you're gonna do. Go ahead and say it, though. Go ahead.
Kyle Pitts and Tyler Algier are both right now. We got to make a decision on one or the two of them. If you let both of them play out this season, we can almost bet that you're going to re-sign Kyle Pitts and you're going to let Tyler Algier walk into free agency if they both play out this season. So, this is what I would do. I want to shore up my defense a little bit more. I'm trying to shop. I'm shopping Kyle Pitts around to see if I can get me a surefire, cut his teeth in the league, push the pocket defensive tackle. Because I believe that a lot of the league still holds a lot of value in Kyle Pitts. They think that they could probably do something with a Kyle Pitts. Denver, the Jets, you know what I'm saying? Pittsburgh, I would say, but Big Will, them, they was right. You know, they just got Jonnu Smith and they got Fiffer and they got that Washington boy. So they probably wouldn't be shopping for a tight end. But if they were, I would at least gauge to see if they were, see if I can get one of them boys on that. And I'm not talking about TJ Watt. I'm talking about defensive tackles. So I would be shopping the hell out of Kyle Pitts. But if I don't get no bites, then I would prepare to pay Kyle Pitts at the end of the season. And I would be shopping Tyler Algier before the trade deadline.
Correct. Now,
that's what I would do.
But this is the kicker here, though. What if Atlanta's in the mix of doing that thing, going to that big game? What if we're in the mix? And we feel like we're in the mix. What if, because the trade deadline is what, November or something? And that's what, like week 11, 12? Just imagine you're 9-2 right now. At week 12, you're at 9-2 because you had a bye between there. I'm not looking to trade nobody right now because that's what got you there. You can't. You're just going to lose out on somebody.
You're going to lose, yeah.
Or this is what you can do. You can do a signing deal because Tyler ain't gonna cost you. Tyler's not gonna cost you a lot of money. I hate to say he's not gonna cost you a lot of money.
No, he only getting paid $100,000, y'all.
It's about $1 million or something. He's over $1 million.
Nah, I think he only getting paid $100,000 this year.
You can't. That ain't even the league minimum. he gotta get one. No, I think it's 1.2. I think, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh yeah, you're right. I was thinking about something else. Yeah, you're right. It's like just a little over $1 million.
If you cut him, that's all he's gonna get.
Yeah, if you cut him, he'll get $100,000. Yeah,
that's what he'll get. But then again, you can sign Tyler. Tyler ain't gonna cost you like $5 million a year. I hate to say that. He's not a starter, but he'll look into free agency because he probably can get more somewhere else. But then again, you can put that tender like you did your boy too, like you did. Let me help
the chat out with something because they kind of, I don't know if they confused on what I'm saying or what, but what I'm saying is, if without Kyle Pitts, if you don't think this offense worth a damn without Kyle Pitts, then I can understand you saying he got to be replaced. But yes, I am comfortable with Quintariano and Warner, Simon. I'm okay with those guys taking the load at tight end. Pause. I'm okay with them doing that because if we're saying Kyle Pitts is just playing like a tight end play, he playing the tight end position. That's what he been playing. Right. If we're saying that, then we have tight ends. Quintariano is an inch shorter than Kyle Pitts. He's not as fast as Kyle, but he's just as he's more elusive than Kyle. Actually, he's a better route runner than Kyle Pitts.
He's definitely that. He's a better route runner than Kyle.
And he's a better blocker. So I'm okay with a veteran Warner, a Quintariano who got a chip on his shoulder, got a lot to prove, and with a young buck like Simon. I'm okay with that. If I know Kyle Pitts is going to get me an interior defensive lineman, that done cut his teeth in the league for pushing the pocket. I don't see.
Hold on. Blackberry, let's ask this question. On the defensive line, what has been our Achilles heel besides pass rush? What has been our Achilles heel?
Shut the middle.
Getting pressure. So why would you not want to address that as well as getting some back for that I would think that would be a win-win because most people don't think that Kyle Pitts is shit anyway. So wouldn't that be a win-win?
But also, we're talking about the same, what you guys are saying about the push up the middle. Also, we haven't had great linebacker play in a while either, guys. Your linebackers are just as important as your guys and your interior guys, too.
Yeah, but you're not counting on linebackers to push the pocket.
You're counting on linebackers to come downhill.
You count on them to come downhill. But if most of your defensive strategy is for your interior, it's for your middle linebackers to be dropping back in coverage, then we can't put that on them.
Right. But that's because there's no pressure.
There's no pressure. And it's not if the defensive pass rate numbers on the outside tell us that we had very high percentage guys on the outside. They just weren't getting home. What that tells me is when quarterbacks step up in the pocket,
that means Grady doing his job.
They can step up in the pocket and they can do what they need to do. That's what that tell me. It is though. Grady wasn't doing his job. David on your line too. Street too.
That's low hanging fruit right there.
But think about this though. When you had those young boys, when the Root came in every game, Root had all the pressure up the middle.
Yeah.
Every time he was in the game, he had pressure up the middle.
Root, Dorless. Yeah.
When those guys got their little opportunity, even Zach had pressure up the middle. Because that allegiance to a certain player, to that vet that you had on the team, who got all those snaps that he shouldn't not got last year, instead of dividing them up against those young boys.
He got way too many snaps.
It was holding us back a lot.
Maybe that caused a lot of your games last year.
Yeah, it held us back.
So, but who am I? What's up, King Richie? Falcon for Life, Southside. All you guys hopped in there. I can't keep up with y'all. It's too many of y'all. I appreciate y'all though. But yeah, man. I think we'll be okay this year, man. I actually think we're gonna be okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But anyway, Kyle Pitts, he's gonna be here. Kyle Algier. If we 9-2 going into that what's called, nobody's leaving. They're gonna ride this ship till that ship fall down.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna lose somebody.
I think it's Tyler. I feel like we'll sign Kyle Pitts.
However,
more than likely, yeah.
Maybe Kyle don't want to stay.
Now that would make me very happy. Because then it's okay. Yes, sir. You did us a favor. Let's shop you now.
You can't. He's a free agent.
No, but I'm saying if he wait till the end of the year to tell us that shit, he's a punk ass son of a bitch. If he wait to the end of the season to say I don't want to be a Falcon, shop me. He ain't got to say it then because he's a free agent. If he do that, bro, that's some whole shit, though.
Well, not if you say you want to touch free agency. If he
Man, that's some whole shit.
Because you can't stop him from touching free agency.
That's what I'm saying.
However, if the Falcons offer him a contract and he refused, now you can look at it a certain type of way.
Right.
But if they don't offer him a contract, and they say, okay, go explore. It is what it is.
And Falcon 4L say Kyle would want to stay with pennies. Look, man, y'all got to understand how money works. Yeah. When these agents get to talking to these players, hey man, they get greedy, bro. That money talks. There's plenty of other quarterbacks out there that can get him the ball. Trust me, when that money come into play, all that, well, I like this guy, he's my buddy. All that shit go out the window.
Well, however, this is another story. Now, if Penix put Cal back in that Pro Bowl game or give him that Pro Bowl number like that, he's coming back.
He ain't going nowhere.
He will stay.
Probably.
I think he'll stay because this guy knows me. But then again, you never know. These, like I said, it's all about that money and it's all about everything. He is from Philadelphia.
I'm looking at it like this. If I know we coming down the pike, Kyle Pitts giving us the production we want out of him based off of, hold on, y'all, Big Mama finna bend over in there, goddamn. Go, you won't pick it up. Don't pick it up.
What are you talking? Oh, never mind.
See out here, Big Mama out here in her road. What? I'm not in front. I'm in my driveway.
See?
What you know
what?
I done lost my damn train. I done lost my train of thought. Hold on, let me come back.
That's what you get.
Let me circle back. Let me circle back.
Yeah, circle
let me come back around.
Come on back. Yeah.
All right. So if I know we coming down the pipe, well, it's time. It is. Kyle only get because when the trade deadline, you said week 10 or 11, something like that.
That was 12, somewhere in that range, I think.
Something like that, right? Okay. If I feel if I'm Terry and I'm Raheem and I'm Zach Robinson and I'm sitting down and I'm looking at this and I'm like, We got some teams interested in Kyle. We might not get exactly what we want, but we could get some, we could get some good, trade stock, with Kyle right now. He's giving us typical tight end numbers. If he's the quintessential clear out guy, do I think that we can get that same kind of clear out production with a Quateriano, a Tegan Quateriano, or a Simon, or a Warner? If I'm looking at it and I'm like, shit, these guys could give us this, why not get something for Kyle Pitts now? I'm telling y'all straight up, man, this offense can still be just as nasty without Kyle Pitts. We forgetting who we got on this team: Drake London, Darnell Mooney, Ray McLeod, Bijan Robinson, Tyler Algier. And one of these young boys could step up. And Kyle and Penix. I mean, come on, man.
But the difference, which I hear what you're saying, but there's a little difference. People still respect Kyle Pitts. No matter if he catches or not, they still respect him.
Week 8 not the deadline no more. It's changed now since it's been a 17 game.
It's week 8 now. Week 8 the deadline. That's early.
No, it's not week 8 anymore. It changed. It used to be week 8.
Yeah, I think it went farther back. I ain't looked it up. But yeah, and I was saying, Cal is kind of important for this team. I don't think people will fear Tegan or Josh Simon like they will fear Kyle. Because they game plan against Kyle. And we see that. Kyle is always in a triangle. Wherever he's at, there's a triangle around Kyle. So you can use Kyle as a decoy better than you can use the other guys as a decoy. So I don't know. It is what it is. Whatever the Falcons do, man, I'm a roll with it. So,
all right, Coach. Let me ask you this question. So when it comes to the clear out, right? I'm just gonna give a basic scenario: 3 wide receiver look, 2 wide outs, and a receiver in the left slot. Okay, tight end on the right, lined up on the right. Basic 3 receiver, 1 tight look, right? So if I want this play to go to Ray McLeod, who in the slot, and I got Tegan Quateriano at tight end, he gonna run a basic seam route straight up the middle to try to take the safety out the middle of the field, right? And I'm saying Ray on a dig, on like a 10-yard dig. If that safety don't do his assignment, right? If he let Tegan go right past him because he see Ray coming across the middle on a dig, single high safety, right? We talking single high safety.
It's stupid, but anyway,
that's a busted coverage, right?
That's a busted coverage anyway.
So, yeah, single high safety, sitting over the middle of the field. You got Tegan going on a seam, and you got Ray coming on a dig. If that safety let Tegan go right by him, it's a busted coverage.
Yeah, he's done.
He got to play his assignment. So that's why I said, like, we keep talking about that clear out route being, is Kyle Pitts taking attention away from other receivers so they can get open. But if he just if we saying he's just running tight end stuff, if that's what we're saying, then defenses are going to have to be, they're going to have to, what did it say? They're going to have to be adjust to their assignments. And if they blow their assignments, that's called a busted coverage.
Sure,
so So it don't matter if it's Kyle Pitts, Quincy Ariano, or Warner. It don't matter.
But what I'm saying, the difference is that safety that's watching Teagan, right? You hear what I'm saying? That safety that's watching Teagan. He's going to do his job.
And that's the point. That's the point, Falcons 4L. How often are you going to get a busted coverage in the NFL? So what does it matter? What does it matter who it is running the clear out route? What does it matter?
But the difference, Kyle's going to take more than one person. He's not going to just take that safety. He's going to take somebody else with him.
He's going to take the linebacker and the safety.
So now you just cleared out something.
That's my point. But that's my point, though. That's the linebacker job. If he lined up, right, to play the underneath. So if the linebacker gonna stay with Kyle until Kyle get past that second level, he's doing his job. The same thing he would do with Quintariano.
But they're gonna keep more. But the difference is they're gonna watch Kyle more than they will watch Teagan. Teagan is not gonna get that respect like that. You understand what I'm saying? I hear what you're right. Everything you're saying is correct. But because of the reputation of Kyle Pitts, they ain't gonna let that happen. They're not gonna let that happen.
So that means Quintariano will be 1-on-1, 6'5", with a probably 6 foot safety.
Exactly.
So he's an option.
Yeah, exactly. He has to win his battle.
There we go.
How many times have you seen Kyle 1-on-1 with anybody? Hardly ever.
Not often.
Not a lot, but
that's what I'm saying.
A lot of time we mistake that safety over the top of the defense as double coverage. Sometimes that's not double coverage. That's just a cover two. Yeah, that's just his job.
Yeah, they bracket him a lot.
They bracket Kyle a lot, bro.
That's
you look
what
at Ultimate, he is bracketed a lot. It's like, damn.
Yeah.
And like I said, that's Ray had a lot of those things in those little digs you talking about. Because he took that linebacker, Kyle took that linebacker to that outside to open up that what's called just for the quarterback to find Ray in the middle. It happened in the middle.
All right, bro. Okay, so all I'm doing is trying to shore up the defensive side of the ball. That's all. That's all I'm trying to do. See, if everybody think Kyle Pitts mean that much to this damn offense, the way if we lose him, we need to start panicking and scratching our day. Okay, all right. That means we not as good as an offense as you think we are. Then, if losing one guy gonna make that much of a damn difference.
Losing, it's okay, but it's gonna be a little different. You're gonna have to adjust. You're gonna have everybody else got to do more. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
If we lose Kyle, I ain't gonna cry.
Yeah. But why? Why lose talent when you can keep it?
See, why you keep? See, if I just said my whole scenario is to shore up the interior defense. So, that's my whole scenario. But it's being completely looked over. It's still the biggest question mark on the team.
Can you do that any other way?
I think they're gonna now. I think because with the coach down there, they're gonna start developing. Because we drafted well the last couple of years with our D line. We have done that.
I do think Ororo and Doyless, I do think that they can step it up. And Zach Harrison. I do think that they can. But I'm trying to win right now. And you see what I'm saying? The way I'm looking at how this team built, and I'm like, damn, boy, I just know if we got that one guy that done cut his teeth in this league already for pushing that pocket, I'm almost for certain we cruising to the NFC Championship game and giving ourselves a shot.
And who is that guy though?
It's a plenty of guys. Quinn Williams, McDonald, whoever in Denver. I take any one of them guys. It's plenty of guys.
We're not talking about want Kyle Pitts though.
you gotta shop them. You gotta shop them the same way you shop anybody else.
People don't want to buy from Atlanta that often. Y'all notice that?
Yeah.
Y'all don't know why. We don't. We try to shop people. They don't. Nobody take.
Well, ain't no telling what Terry can pull out a hat these days.
I think we can build this defense a little bit better. I understand they want to win now. I think we have the formula right now to win.
I think we do too. I think we do.
So, but I think we got like next year, Onyemata won't be here.
Nope.
I think they're gonna draft another DT, a top DT, with that second round pick next year. I think. But like I understand what you're saying. If we can trade somebody to get a DT, yeah, I'm down for that. I'm actually down for that. That's not a problem. But if we're winning at the trade deadline, I ain't trading no damn body. I'm gonna ride that motherfucker to that horse that you make glue out of his ass.
Now, this is what I will say though, Coach. In the scenario where, I mean, in the event that we keep Kyle Pitts, I don't care about the yards. For me, it's the touchdowns. That's what it said for me. That's what Tony Gonzalez. Give me 6. That's what Tony Gonzalez made his money at. He made his money in the end zone.
He did. No, I don't think Pitt's gonna get traded before the training camp. No, he's gonna play in the season.
For sure.
Yeah, absolutely.
But like I said, I think we can. I think there's gonna be some decent D tackles coming out next year. I thought we were gonna get a D tackle this year. I actually thought we were gonna get one this year, and there was a lot of them out there. We could have got some guys in the 3rd and 4th round, but I'm not mad what we done. We got 2 guys. We got 2 guys in the 3rd round and the 4th round that could have been 1st and 2nd round picks.
I'm gonna be real with y'all. We got guys in Xavier Watson, Billy Bowman, who are gonna make it very hard for teams to move the chains on us.
Exactly.
Very hard.
Now I say by week 4 or 5, Xavier Watson be take Jordan Fuller's job.
Yeah,
he ain't gonna start. And Billy Bowman's gonna. They gonna play a lot, man. They better play a lot. He better keep these guys.
I think they're gonna play a lot.
He better not keep these kids locked down, man. And don't be shocked, y'all see little Kobe out there doing a little work. Special team gonna start out there, but
I think he's gonna be on the outside.
Yeah. When we get them 0 looks, you can almost bet your bottom dollar Kobe Bryant and Xavier Watts gonna be on the field.
Yep.
When we go 0, you want them guys out there covering.
That means go get them, dog.
Mm-hmm.
That's all that means. Yeah, London and Jalen coming on outside. I'll meet you at the quarterback.
Yeah. I'll meet you in the middle.
Trade David for Jordan Davis.
They ain't going for that.
They ain't going. Philadelphia ain't going. Nobody.
Philly is not that
That's
damn
a pipe
stupid.
dream.
Hey, Philly was mad at us when we picked up what's called James Pierce. They were hot. They were hot.
Jalen Walker too.
Yeah, they didn't like that Jalen Walker.
Yep.
What are y'all doing? But who let him walk that far though? That's the stupid part.
I blame Carolina and whoever was that right above them.
Maybe Terry had some pictures.
It was Carolina, the Saints.
A lot of teams, man. Like I said, maybe Terry had some pictures of somebody. You pick him, I'm gonna show these pictures.
Mm-hmm.
Don't you touch them.
Do you remember this time?
Yeah. By the way,
remember the time
I wasn't gonna do this. Okay, I did say I'm gonna do this today. 2 artists. You know, we did what's going a couple weeks ago, right? Michael and Prince. Usher. Chris Brown.
Nah.
Yeah.
I see what you're doing, Coach.
Oh man. Usher.
One song. I'm gonna say one song. Tell me what Chris Brown song that's better than this. Confessions.
No songs. 0 songs.
No, I don't know about all that.
Tell me one.
0 songs.
A song that's better, or he sung better.
Better.
That's better. All around, just better songs.
Yeah.
Let's see.
You got to think too hard.
You think it's too long.
You think it's too long and hard. You got to think too hard.
For one, I'm not a Chris Brown fan. Like, I'm just not a fan of neither one. I don't just really listen to both of them, but they are actual songs that are better than Confession that Chris Brown is.
No, it ain't.
I'm trying to think of one. Okay.
Oh, I can go up. Well,
go ahead. Not no collab.
Loyal. That's his song. Or you just want to
no, okay, lawyer was good.
You just want to I was gonna say you just want to solo by himself. Yeah, I can give you.
It's hard. Usher is Chris Brown is a better dancer than Usher. I'm gonna say that for sure. Chris Brown, because Chris Brown is modern. Usher's still doing his pop locking and stuff, which is still rocking what's going. But Usher's had, I'm gonna say, more hits.
Under the Influence. Privacy.
No.
Okay. Look at the numbers then. No. That's just your preference.
You
must ain't looked at the numbers. Confessions is blowing all that out the water, bro.
Confessions is Usher got some. Now, when you listen to Chris Brown music, makes you want to dance, doesn't it? Most of his songs make you want to dance.
Yeah.
Usher try to put you in the bedroom.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You guys, that climax song that Usher got?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Man.
Ain't nothing like that, bro. Nothing like that.
Now, well, I'm gonna put it this way.
Going nowhere fast, we reached the climax.
Ain't nothing like that,
bro.
I wish I was to get that high.
This the thing with Chris Brown, right? I look Chris Brown and Usher. This is like comparing Beyonce and Rihanna.
Oh my Lord, I ain't got that part yet. I got that
because Beyonce is more for the women and you know she more for the women. You know what I'm saying? Rihanna, dudes love Rihanna too. Yeah, Rihanna for us. She ain't for the women. She for us.
I fuck with Rihanna.
Yeah, she got some tunes, man. She got some tunes.
Now see, Chris Brown, he more for them women. He more for them ladies and the people that like to dance a lot. He more for them. But Usher, we fuck with Usher because we know we finna go make some babies to some Usher. Usher gonna get the move right for them guys. You know what I'm saying? You put on some Usher after the club. You ain't putting on no Chris Brown. You putting on Usher when you come back from the club. You ain't putting on Chris Brown.
It depends, though. It depends on who you talking to.
You playing Chris Brown in the club. You playing Usher outside the club. When you get to the house. You see what I'm saying? It's baby making time.
I do think it depends on who you
are talking to. Yeah.
It depends on who you're talking to.
That's true too. Like
I know Chris Brown a rapper now. I think Chris Brown had one of the hardest mixtapes back in the day when he was sampling folks' music. So you are right about that, but lately he be about them gals, man. He about them gals. Man.
Yeah, Chris Brown can rap. Usher never been a rapper.
Oh yeah, he can rap better than most of these rappers out here.
Yeah, he can. Chris Brown legit, man. I'm just saying, music wise, Chris Brown has his followers. So does Usher. Usher has everybody. Black, white, purple, green. Chris Brown has white and black. I'm just saying. I'm gonna put it like that.
I don't know, Coach. I don't know. I've been seeing these other countries be falling. These other countries be falling out for them.
How many countries have Chris Brown visited? Usher's been to Russia. Chris Brown ain't been to Russia.
Yeah, Usher's been around the whole world, bro. Then he had a Vegas residency. Come on. What?
Skating. The dude skating.
They don't give Vegas residencies to anybody, bro.
That's true. That is true. But yeah, man. I just had to say that. You know, I'm gonna try to do something every week with a different artist. I got another good one next week. I got a group next week. Woo.
I got one right now.
Talk to me.
Master P or Jay-Z?
As far as what,
that's kind of not fair.
Rapping or money?
Moguls.
Moguls? That's still kind of not fair. You probably would have to do Diddy, Jay-Z.
Yeah. Hey, look.
That's a slippery slope you're talking about right there.
That's a slippery slope.
He said Diddy and Jay-Z. All right.
Diddy and Jay-Z?
Oh, hey, Fresh. A good one for Master P would be Birdman.
Nah,
yeah,
you right.
Nah.
Oh, Jermaine Dupri. Master P or Jermaine Dupri?
I feel like if Jay-Z is good because I feel like you switch them in markets, Master P will be just as big as a Jay-Z.
I agree.
It's about marketing.
I agree with you that. However,
no, it wasn't.
Let me say this about Jay-Z. Did y'all know Jay-Z only had one Grammy nomination before Beyonce?
And that's exactly why Master P wouldn't be as big as Jay-Z, because Master P not gonna marry the industry it girl.
But
Master P
gonna
marry the chick that held him down when he was in the hood selling out the trunk of his car.
That's who he married. Still with her too.
Yeah, but if you that's why I say if you flip them markets, you got to change. If you change them,
you're right.
Nope.
Two different stories.
Jay-Z had what's called behind him too, though. He had Simmons behind him too.
Yeah.
He had the New York market.
Yes.
Master P with the New York market, he's not gonna go for the New York market.
But Master P,
he ain't gonna go for it.
But Master P problem was all his damn artists kept going to damn jail for doing super shit.
But he made them all millionaires.
He did,
exactly.
But a lot of them lost that too. How many millionaires have Jay-Z made? I'm just curious.
Oh, I don't know. I gotta look that up.
I probably made more billionaires than
who he made a billionaire?
Rihanna, but more so.
Yeah, the girl
the way he put her in position to get her where she is.
Yeah. Rihanna a billionaire?
Yeah.
Oh my Lord! What?
You didn't know that? What? She's a billionaire.
She has makeup and everything, bro.
Like from all her makeup deals, her Savage Fenty clothing line, the shoes, all that stuff, bro.
Yeah, I don't even pay attention to that, so yeah I wouldn't have known.
She sucked.
And then you got Kanye.
I know Kanye a billionaire. Yeah, he did make 2 billionaires, didn't he?
Yeah, those.
Did Jay-Z make Kanye?
Wait a minute now. Wait a minute.
I ain't gonna say he made him.
Yeah, because
he elevated Kanye West to a whole nother level.
Hold on. Let me put the scratch in mind also. Who was the first person to take Kanye on tour?
Who was the first person to do what?
Take Kanye on overseas on tour.
Oh, that was that wasn't Jay-Z. That was
Usher.
That was Usher.
Wow.
Yeah.
Usher, baby.
So.
It was Usher.
Mm-hmm.
And guess who gave they blessing? Diddy.
Oh man.
Stop it. You stop.
You gotta be ignited. You gotta be ignited by the diddler before you can get whatever you gonna get.
Come on,
you gotta hit your Diddy initiation is coming.
It was the same thing with Justin Bieber. If Diddy don't tell Usher to endorse Justin Bieber, Justin Bieber don't get endorsed by Usher.
What's that man's name?
Damn.
Bieber? Justin Bieber? Bieber?
Justin Bieber.
Bieber?
Ain't no Bieber, man.
Beater?
Y'all don't ruin that man's name.
Justin Beater.
Beater, eater, meter. Legacy pie.
We through now.
You know what?
We finna go. Y'all crazy.
Oh goodness.
But no, man. But there's a lot of artists. Next week, man, I got a group. I got 2 groups. Y'all know one of the groups already.
Oh.
In the Temptations.
Who?
Yeah.
The Migos in the Temptations.
The who in the Temptations?
The Migos in the Temptations?
You know what? Prince, you being messy. You being so messy.
The OJs in the Temptations.
Ain't no way. No, it still ain't no way.
Did he say the Migos?
He said the Migos in the Temptations.
You know what? Are you sure we ain't on MTV, Coach?
Oh man!
I think we being punked, Coach.
No, I got.
That's the thing too with Master P and Jay-Z. See, that's why I say it really ain't. That's why I say it really ain't fair for Master P.
2 different times too, yeah.
Yeah, and Master P did that shit by himself. When no Dame Dash, when no Rockefeller, when no Rough Rider. People forget how instrumental the Rough Riders was to Jay-Z and Rockefeller them too. DMX them. Like Master P was literally the beginning of Louisiana hip hop. Yes. He was the beginning of it. It ain't fair to Master P, bro.
Yeah.
You got to put P in his. I put P in his own stratosphere, bro. The way that dude did it.
All right,
and he a ball player too.
Yeah, and that's what I was saying. That's why I say I felt like he will be bigger than Jay-Z if you put him in the right market. Everything he done, he will be just as big or bigger.
Now, if he had the Atlanta market and that deep South market he had, like Texas, Louisiana, and Mississippi, like that. I think he could have been bigger than Jay-Z. Okay, you got to think about all the rappers that came out of those little small towns in those areas too. So, but Jay-Z, people were already in the map. They just came to Jay-Z after they was already established too.
Yeah,
a lot of those guys was already established. Jay-Z just gave him that what's the not the marketing. Yeah, I guess marketing money.
Yeah, the push, the exposure, the exposure.
Him and Diddy.
Diddy gave him something else, but that's besides the point.
But I'm gonna tell you, listen, I didn't want to talk about Diddy, but whatever Diddy did was wrong. But according to the people, they say he was whatever he did. Well, anyway.
He was well within his right to be as nasty as he wanted to.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But he has put a lot of people out there. How they got there? That's for them and Diddy to know.
Yeah.
But a lot of people have made a lot of money by his endorsement, I guess is the word I'm looking for. So, but it is what it is. People, they've been doing it in the movie industry forever. Only person that got caught was that one guy. Now, Diddy, he must have had Johnny Crockett in his corner or something. Johnny Crockett must came back alive. So he sure got off on that stuff.
Boy, he beat the system, boy.
Lord.
Boy. He beat the system. They just gonna end up getting them time served for the prostitution one.
That's all. Because you ain't doing that much time for no prostitution being a
then his lawyer gonna go after the courts for some money.
Yeah, because
Watch.
He spent a lot of money for a prostitution charge.
But in retrospect, that's really all he should have been really charged for, really.
Yeah, I don't care, but he's still.
If you want to be freaking nasty, it's your business to be freaking nasty.
And what he done? He saved a lot. He saved a lot of people's ass from not exposing them.
Yeah, he really did.
He saved a lot of people, but from not being in those freaky houses. But anyway, man.
Yeah,
we figure to get out of here. All right, Big Ant, you still in there? Let them know where you can find you at, man. Well, Fresh, let them know. You get your last
Yes, sir. Hey, man, y'all can follow me on Almighty Fresh on everything. Fresh Football Talk. Yeah, I'm I'm stuttering like I'm up. Yeah, I'm almost over to 500 over there, so I'm still putting in work on that page, man. Help me get over that. And if you like any gaming or anything like that, go to Almighty Fresh GG. That's where all my gaming stuff. Got some more wrestling videos dropping. Hey, man, we in here. Anything Coach got going or AFN, if I'm available, I will be there.
Black Theory.
Shout out to Master P, man. Shout out to Master P. I think let me help the young folks understand something. Back before the internet, back before Facebook, Instagram, back before streaming. Yeah, back before streaming was a thing. These artists had to get it out the mud, bro. Master P, so he started out selling mixtapes out the trunk of his car. Out the trunk of his car. And he took that from making millions of dollars for himself to making the people that was under no limit millionaires. As soon as they signed, day one they signed, they was a millionaire.
He bought him a house and a car.
He bought everything. Snoop Dogg is on record for saying he wasn't a millionaire until the day he signed with Master P. Master P put $1 million in his pocket that day. Master P is the GOAT out here, bro. It ain't. That's why I say, well, it ain't fair because it ain't fair. It ain't fair. Jay-Z might have the global recognition. He might have that because of his wife. He married himself into the success he got. I don't care what nobody say. Jay-Z ain't that goddamn smart. I don't care what nobody say. He hold himself out to the industry. That's what he did. Master P is the realest dude that ever do this shit, bro. I remember when Unbout It came out. We take in mind now, he was doing his thing from Louisiana to California and back. That's what he was doing. Why we trying to find Unbout It, the mixtape and the movie in Atlanta? We had the movie watching the bootleg in Atlanta for a dude selling shit out the trunk of his car. That's what Master P brought, bro. He brought you the real deal Holyfield. I don't care what nobody say. You can't compare nobody to Master P. Because as soon as you do, you say you just can't. That dude, he the biggest hustler the rap industry ever saw. And I got to give it to him. I'm giving him a flower because I don't think he get recognized enough. So shout out to Master P. Shout out to Unbout It, the original gangster film and album. Shout out to him. And hey, man, y'all go check your boy out, Blackberry. Go check me out at the home team with Blackberry. That Blackberry no see just a K. And stop putting Master P in mention with all these fugazes.
All right, Big Ant.
We appreciate y'all supporting us as always. Day after was supposed to be 4th of July. It was just Friday for me. Y'all stay tuned. Y'all stay safe. It's rough out here. And it's gonna get it's gonna get worse.
Hope you got a job in medical.
Yeah.
Bro, if you got a job, keep your job.
Keep your job, man.
Keep the job, bro.
For everybody that's either disabled or you're a veteran or you're an elderly, trust me, I feel for you because I'm be going through it too. But y'all stay tuned for whatever AFN got going on. Stay tuned for the Regulators tomorrow at 11 o'clock. Hey, until then, stay safe.
All right, man. Appreciate everybody, man. We at 250 right now. Thank everybody that came in the chat, man. Thanks. What's going for the super chat that he gave. Hey, man, like Ant said, tomorrow we got the Regulator show. I'll be back next Friday with something. I don't know what it is yet, but it'll be something. And Saturday, we got more stuff to talk about, man. I hope some more Falcon news will come out. If not, I got something else in mind to keep everybody upright. So anyway, thanks again, man. Y'all have a blessed rest of your Saturday. Until then, man, I'll see y'all later. Peace.
We're gonna tell Madness that Ant trying to steal his stuff. We're gonna tell Madness.
I tell him